Welcome to Golden Boy Fight Night on DAZN. This evening we've gone international. That's right, we're in beautiful San Jose, Costa Rica, the capital city of Costa Rica, for the first ever title unification fight in Central American country. The main event will be for the IBF and WBO minimum weight titles between Costa Rican sensation Yokasta Valle and Vietnam's T2 Nhi Nguyen. The co-main is for the WBC interim super flyweight title, Mexico City's Sonia Osorio and LA, California's Adelaida Cobra Ruiz, in a rematch of a fight over a year ago that ended due to a cut. Also tonight, we have a 10-round fight in the super lightweight division. Jose Superman Garcia of Mexico City, Mexico, takes on Israel Lopez from Nicaragua. Before that, 6-round featherweight Ofacio Falcon Jr., the sniper of the Bronx, New York, against Costa Rica's Jose Perez. Also a 4-round welterweight fight between undefeated prospects. Kyle Irwin of Oceanside, California, takes on the local fighter Lorenzo Garro. But first up, we have Mexico's Jose Alvarado taking on Costa Rica's Kelin Fonseca in a lightweight fight. Oh, we're in beautiful Costa Rica. Pura vida, as they say here. It's expected to be a sell-out crowd. I'm Beto Duran. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. It's a Thursday night in Costa Rica, and this country has been all about Yoka Valle, tonight's main event. And the reason why? Because she has brought a lot of pride to the country by being a world champion. She recently fought in the United States on the Jaime Munguia undercard in Anaheim, California. She took that on short notice. Why? Because she says she wanted to make a name for herself in the United States and an opportunity to come back and headline, and that's what she gets to do tonight live on DAZN. It's Golden Boy Fight Night, and usually on this Thursday night series, we bring you the up-and-comers, the prospects, and we're going to have that tonight also. But it's a cool opportunity for Yoka Valle to fight on DAZN around the world and showcase what she's all about. She says she wants to unify the division. She wants to have, as they say, all the belts. Well, tonight, somebody's going to be walking out with two belts. The IBF belt is going to be on the line, and also the WBO belt is going to be on the line. A sold-out crowd expected inside the arena. It's for one person only, for Yoka Valle. And for more on Yoka and her opponent, they got a little testy yesterday at the weigh-in. Let's go to my partner for tonight, Rafa Soto.
Beto, pura vida, history night here in Costa Rica. History night in this small and beautiful country for Central America. First time in history that a unification fight is played in this country. We were talking about a few hours ago with Costa Rican champion Yokasta Valle about the small head that Nguyen gave her yesterday in the official weigh-in. And Yokasta was very clear about that. And she said he used to this. A few years ago, we need to remember, he suffered the same thing in Marbella, España, against Pastrana. The result, the belt, come to Costa Rica. Back to you, Beto.
Yeah. Well, there you see at the weigh-in, and it's been real respectful all week long. And then, out of nowhere, Nguyen got a little too close, and they kind of butted their heads. They went back and forth, and we talked to them both in the fighter meetings. Nguyen said, I want to let her know a little bit about what's coming her way. Valle said, it's no biggie. She's talking. That's fine. Let's get going. Our main event tonight, Yoka Valle is going to be taking on T2 Nhi Nguyen. Our ring announcer is in the ring, ready to bring us our first bout of the night inside the BN Arena, which is starting to fill up.
Aficionados del boxeo, muy buenas noches y bienvenidos al BN Arena, aquí en la bella ciudad de San José, Costa Rica, donde esta noche Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, en asociación con Marv Nation Promotions y 3MG, les traemos una noche espectacular de boxeo. Esta noche haremos historia con la primera combate de unificación aquí en Costa Rica. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are coming to you live from the BN Arena here in the beautiful city of San Jose, Costa Rica, where tonight Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, in association with Marv Nation Promotions and 3MG, is proud to bring you an exciting night of boxing. We also want to welcome those live watching us on DAZN and on Golden Boy's YouTube channel. Tonight's bouts are sponsored by Los Patrocinadores. Para esta noche es Bet Online y DAZN. Este primer combate es de 8 rounds en el peso ligero. This is an 8-rounder in the lightweight division. Y ahora haciendo su caminata al ring de la esquina azul de Escazú, Costa Rica. Please welcome Kelly Fonseca.
Kel. There you go. Kelly. Kelly Fonseca.
Y su oponente de la esquina roja, his opponent making his way to the ring, fighting out of the red corner, de Ensenada, Baja California, México, presentando José Alvarado.
José Alvarado. El Gallo de Oro. Ana Gabriel, Ana Gallo de Oro is up now. But the jam right there. Tonio Diaz used to come out to that song. A lot of Mexican fighters love it. El Gallo de Oro. And that's what Jose Alvarado is going to try to show tonight. Es el Gallo de Oro de Ensenada, Mexico. He's got the legendary Hall of Famer Marco Antonio Barrera in his corner. That's pretty cool.
Otra vez, este es 8 rounds en el peso ligero. This is an 8-rounder in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, en la esquina azul, con los calzoncillos blanco con... He has officially weighed in at 137 pounds even. Su peso oficial, 137 libras. En 8 combates tiene 3 victorias, 5 derrotas y 2 victorias del vía del knockout. His professional record, 3 victories, 5 defeats, 2 knockouts. De Escazú, Costa Rica, please welcome Kelly Mili Fonseca. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja, con los calzoncillos blancos con los colores de México. He's wearing white with the Mexican flag. He officially weighed in. Su peso oficial, 132.7 libras, 132.7 pounds. He is undefeated in the ring. Está invicto en el ring con 9 victorias, 0 derrotas, 5 victorias de la vía del knockout. He's 9-0 with 5 big wins coming by way of knockout de Ensenada, Baja California, México. Presentando José El Karma Alvarado. Y su referee para dar instrucciones, the referee in charge, Ronald Alvarez.
Buenas noches, chicos. Vamos a pelear bajo el reglamento de Costa Rica. No quiero golpes bajos del cinturón. No quiero golpes de conejo. Cuidado con las cabezas. Colocamos guantes. Vamos a hacer esquinas y vamos a salir a boxear. Éxitos.
And we get ready to go. Ronald Alvarez, the third man in the ring. Our first bout of the night. Golden Boy Fight Night. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. Working our way towards the main event of Yoka Valle and T2 Ni Win as they try to unify the IBF and WBO minimum weight titles. That's Jose El Karma Alvarado, 9-0 from Ensenada, Mexico. He's 24 years old. Got 5 KOs. Trained by Gloria Alvarado, Young Champions Boxing in Los Angeles. This one's scheduled for 8 rounds. We're squaring everything up here in Costa Rica. Referee talking to the judges. So just some delay here at BN Arena in Costa Rica. Is pretty cool. First time to this country. Went around in the city for a little bit. And one of the things about it is how much pride they have being from Costa Rica and also showing up an expected sold-out crowd here in the arena. Even though there's lightning and thunderstorms in the area, they're coming in ready to cheer on Yoka Valle, the pride of the country, later on tonight in the main event. Golden Boy Fight Night. Make sure you subscribe to the Golden Boy social media pages. Jose El Karma Alvarado, 24 years old. He's got the Mexican green, white, and red on his trunks with the white. Each coming in, so they're looking for an opportunity to shine. And a chance to fight on DAZN on a Golden Boy show. This is a big opportunity for him. Kelly Mili Fonseca, he's 3-5. And 2 in his career. He's 22 years old. He said his losses, well, because I was taking guys on that were 2, sometimes 3 division classes higher. I shouldn't have, but I know my role. I'm going to come in. I'm going to fight you. Here he is back where he belongs at 135 pounds as he's moving around. And he's from Escazú, which is the city where we're at right now. So you're going to hear a lot of noise for Fonseca in the black. So anything a Costa Rican fighter does tonight, the crowd is going to ooh and ah for it. There you go. More noise for Mili Fonseca. This was scheduled for 8 rounds. El Karma Alvarado in the white. And you see Fonseca in the black, turn around southpaw. He said he'll switch around back and forth, feels very comfortable doing it. As the Mexican is in the corner. Land a cup and a shot is Fonseca. And he gets turned around into the corner. Fonseca complaining of a clash of heads, the referee, Ronald Alvarez. You do see some swelling on his right eye. No. Good 1-2 landed by Alvarado. Undefeated fighter. Another clash of heads. 10 seconds to go in the round. Fonseca complaining. Look at the referee. He said, just keep going. You got to protect yourself at all costs. And that'll do it for the first. That's Gloria Alvarado. Does a great job training fighters in the Southern California area. She has Karma Alvarado. No relation. No nonsense. Young Champions Boxing in Southern California. Six fights total coming your way. Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. Get ready for the second round. So there was a couple of clashes ahead. Referee said keep on going. And Alvarado and Fonseca just start checking in here to start the second round. Left from Fonseca in the black. Coming in attacking is Fonseca. That's his style. He'll come in and mix it up with you. He's not scared to get in there and get after it. Alvarado from Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico. Was training in Tijuana, was on the Tijuana circuit. Now training in Southern California. Alvarado in Southern California got some work with Chon Cepeda, Azajo Venetian, also Venado Lopez. So the sparring is better than any of the fights I've ever had. Left hook from Alvarado. He bends at the waist. The 1-2 landed by Fonseca in the black. Uppercut from Alvarado, but he eats a right, and Alvarado's bleeding from the mouth. Fonseca able to split the guard here in the second. Left hook from Alvarado in the white with the green and red. They're not going to have trouble finding each other. It's scheduled for 8 rounds in the lightweight division. This is Fonseca's style, the videos I've seen of him, where he'll just stay there and trade with you. No finesse to it. You just get back and forth with action. A minute to go in the second round. Fonseca blows some snot out of the nostril. Right hand, left hand by Alvarado. Alvarado goes to a body shot. That moves Fonseca back. Opening bout, Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. 6 of them coming your way, including 2 female fights. Sonia Osorio and La Cobra Ruiz will be the co-main tonight. The main event, Yoka Valle and T-Win. Lunging is Fonseca and Black and Nissen. Final seconds of the second round. Gloria Alvarado, Taki del Carmen Alvarado, her young fighter. Thank you for watching wherever you may be around the world. Just like my guy M. Alvarez Sports does a great job in Southern California. Photography on the boxing scene. And you see Marco Antonio Barrera with the red jacket in the corner of El Karma Alvarez. Barrera will have another fighter on the card later on tonight, Jose Garcia, that he says he's very high on. Headed to the third round, El Karma in the white All right, so we mentioned he was from Ensenada, but he's not training in Southern California. Well, how does he get there? Well, he had over 150 amateur fights. He was part of the Baja California team, so he has an extensive amateur background, represented it. And then he was fighting in the club scene in Tijuana, was training there. And Ensenada, Tijuana is a rivalry between the two as the referee jumps in, and he's telling him to watch the headbutts. That's Ronaldo Alvarez. And slipping. And they're going to take a point away from Alvarado, as I thought that Fonseca slipped. Okay, so there's a point deducted by the referee against Jose El Karma Alvarado. Alvarado was on that club scene, and he was fighting at the Big Punch Arena last year, where he saw Gloria Alvarado, who was doing mitts with another fighter. El Karma saw her and said, I like the way that she's working with her fighter, paying attention to him. I want somebody on my side. I like that. So he approached her after the fight and said, I like the way you do mitts. I like the way you take care of your fighters. How do we get together? They talked via Instagram and was able to work his way to the United States. And now he lives in a camp house that Alvarado has in Southern California with a few other fighters. And I asked him, well, why'd you leave Tijuana, where you were doing well for yourself? He goes, I didn't want to be the guy who's building up a record, who's 20-0 and fighting a bunch of nobodies. I wanted to get tested. And here he is against Mili Fonseca, fighting on the zone. Said you could have stayed in Mexico, build you up, and then you're never tested, and then when it's time to get tested, you don't know how to respond. So that sparring that he gets against Chon and Azad and Venado Lopez in L.A. has made him a much better fighter. He said if you want to make a name for yourself, you have to do it in the United States. Fonseca splits the guard in the black. Third round of action. Winding down. It's scheduled for 8. Our opening bout, Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. Uppercut landed by Alvarado. Another uppercut by Alvarado. And that'll do it for 3. Headed to the 4th round. Mili Fonseca in black starts this round as a southpaw. Fonseca actually was born in Nicaragua, neighboring country, representing Nicaragua as an amateur, but as a pro, all his fights have been here in Costa Rica. As they get going here in the 4th round, it's scheduled for 8. Both of them trade shots. Fonseca stepping on the gas here to start the 4th round. Going to sit down on his punches a bit. Kicking to the body now is Alvarado. They exchange shots. Bet you they weren't going to have any kind of trouble finding each other. As the mouthpiece goes out, the referee jumps in immediately. Alvarado. It's popped out of the mouth of Fonseca. Referee immediately stopping action. But before that, Fonseca breathing heavy. He came out really quick and started the round. the fast pace. And he's breathing heavy in the fourth round. It's Fonseca in the black. Be wise for Alvarado to start attacking the body. Chopped it. Overhand right from Alvarado. And the steam is been let out by Fonseca as he started the round really, really strong. I thought he saw something. And now he's bleeding from the nose, wiping away at it. He's complaining of the headbutt to Fonseca. So he's gashed on the right eyebrow. Bleeding from the nose and bleeding from the mouth. Here's the fighter from Costa Rica, the 22-year-old. The nose is really bothering him as he's pawing at it. Big right hand from Alvarado, the Mexican connecting. Fonseca showing a chin. Fonseca said this is the biggest fight of his career, an opportunity to be on DAZN on a Golden Boy card. That his life could change with a record of 3-5-2. He's got a very tough Karma Alvarado. Good hook from Alvarado. And that nose really bothering Fonseca. Every time there's a break, he paws at it. The body shot affecting him. The right side of Fonseca is getting worked here in the fourth round. As he leans against the ropes. The composed Alvarado moving around. Final seconds of the fourth round. Solid round for the Mexican Jose El Karma Alvarado. There was a point deducted by that fighter, Alvarado, as they work on the cut of Fonseca. That's Onel Diazugu, trainer. Jorge Mendoza is the cut man. I mean, to have Marco Antonio Barrera, the Hall of Famer, applying Vaseline to your face, working cuts. So fighters stay involved in boxing somehow. I never thought I'd expect to see Marco Antonio Barrera working cuts in Costa Rica, but hey, you never know what happens. We head to the fifth round. This was scheduled for 8, our opening bout here on Golden Boy Fight Night, live from San Jose, Costa Rica. Alvarado, the 24-year-old, his corner telling him to step it up between rounds. It's the 6th round, correction? 6th round. All right, correction. This is the 5th of 6 rounds. So this is why they're starting to step it up. I was wondering what Millie's corner have been telling him, overheard him say, dos más, 2 more. That's why, because we're in the 5th of 6 rounds, our opening bout. Alvarado heard the same thing, and he's jumping on it. Trying to land the overhand right, deflected. Trying to land that left hook, deflected. Fonseca, tough dude. Started his career fighting in the streets. Literally. He said, I hated school and I would just fight in the streets. Like, well, oh, okay. So boxing, like when somebody told me I could make money boxing, so I did that. Had a good amateur career for him. Like, well, do you watch boxing? He's like, no, I only watch anything Manny Pacquiao. So Manny Pacquiao is Fonseca's hero. Anything Manny does, it's all about him. But what about the bigger fights? No, not really. No interest. I just worry about my fight and Manny's. Respect to Fonseca. He actually came in at 135. He said he should be at 130. That's where he feels more comfortable. But an opportunity to be on DAZN, he had no problem taking it immediately. Alvarado moving at the waist, something that's been really incorporated in his trainings with Gloria Alvarado. Trying to become more of a boxer instead of just a slugger. Little stepping southpaw is the Mexican. Lands an uppercut. Ten seconds to go in the fifth round. As the two young fighters slug it out here in Costa Rica. Mouthpiece out again, and that'll do it for 5. To bring the fighters out for the 6th and final round. Our opening bout here on Golden Boy Fight Night. Coming up next will be Kyle Irwin and Enzo Castro.
Final round.
And you hear the crowd reacting on Marco Rodriguez. 6th and final round. There's a Costa Rica. Don't know what to expect. And they're going to stop the time to tell the drum line to stop. Hey, drum line's ready to party. They're ready to get going. But referee's like, no, let's stop and let's get going here. All right, here we go. So Marco Antonio Barrera working the corner, a drum line during the round. What else? What else is on your bingo card for tonight? Beto Duran on broadcast here ringside in San Jose, Costa Rica. Mentioned Kyle Irwin, Lorenzo Garro next. And after that, Bronx, New York's Ofacio Falcon Jr. against Jose Perez. Jose Garcia from Mexico City, who will also have Barrera in his corner. And then the women, Sonia Osorio, Cobra Ruiz, Yoka Valle, and Win in the main event. Very game is Mili Fonseca in the black. He's the local fighter. Couple headbutts, but Alvarado had point deducted. And here he is starting to step it up in the 6th and final round. Fonseca is gassed. And another clash. Fonseca wears it. Alvarado jumps on it. Fonseca's nose is bloody. He's a tough kid. He's very game. 22 years old. He actually has a injury on his left forearm. Does Fonseca. He was helping a friend on the roof and a wire gashed him on the forearm. He had a big bandage on and is being covered up by the glove. Like, he thought maybe not fighting. He's like, no, gotta fight. Tough kid. And Jose El Karma Alvarado looking good here in Costa Rica. Representing Mexico very well. And you can see the adjustments in the young man as he now trains in Southern California, spars against some of the elites of Southern California. And the wrinkles are different from him now. He's no longer that fighter that's that big punch. He's graduated, and he looks good. He pumps his arms, feeling pretty good. It's Jose El Karma Alvarado. And killing Millie Fonseca. Hug and respect between the two fighters in our first bout of the night on Golden Boy Fight Night. Ovation from the crowd. Now if the jump line wants to get going, feel free. On cue, there it is. Drum line done. It's actually a group of kids. Like, it looks like a junior high, maybe a high school. And while the drum line is trying to figure out what they're going to play next, let's get you some highlights. Great job by everybody in the truck getting you these. And body shots from Alvarado started it off. And he kept attacking, brought the pressure the entire night as we get to the 6th round. And he kept coming, did the Mexican fighter Alvarado. Left Fonseca bloody from the nose and the mouth. Comparsa Ribo Latino is their name. They're getting going. I'm out. I don't know. I'm about to go make some requests. Maybe a little danza cururo with a drum line. But who's going to get la mano arriba? Who's going to get their hand raised as the judges are tallying up the cards? Alvarado's unite. They're not related, but they have a special bond. Gloria Alvarado and her fighter, Jose Alvarado. You see Fonseca, they're taking off his gloves. Ring announcer Marco Rodriguez, I see him over with the judges getting the final cards. All right, so both fighters with their hands up, the referee, Donald Alvarez. All we're doing is now just waiting for our ring announcer. Get the final tally. Coming up next is going to be Kyle. Yeah, it is Kyle Irvin against Lorenzo Garro. It's going to be our next bout. So if you're watching in Oceanside, that's up next. All right, so it went 6 rounds. So I think the abacus is out. I'm trying to get the final tally. The anticipation is building. Marco Rodriguez. All right. We got the calculator out. Marco's ready to go in the ring. Oh, he's got the blue tuxedo. Looking smooth, Marco, baby. Let's go. Who won this fight, Marco?
Después de 6 asaltos, nos vamos a la decisión. After 6 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. La juez Emilia Álvarez mira la pelea 56-56. Emilia Álvarez sees the bout 56-56, which is overruled. Los dos jueces, David García y Carlos Manzanares, miran la pelea 57-56. Judge Garcia and Manzanares see the bout 57-56 for your winner. Para tu ganador de decisión dividida by split decision de Escazú, Costa Rica, Kelly Mili Fonseca.
The emotion on the face of Killing Fonseca. A split decision goes the local fighter's way. There was a point deduction for a clash of heads by Alvarado. And a split decision victory for Killing Fonseca. Millie is now 4-5. And Jose Alvarado falls to 9-1. It took him a while to get to the cards. And at the end, it's Killing Fonseca with the victory. He falls to his knees. All right, so one fight done. Coming up next is going to be Kyle Irwin, Lorenzo Garro, then Ofacio Falcon, Jose Perez, Jose Garcia, Israel Lopez, the co-main, Sonia Osorio against Adelaida Ruiz, and Yoko Valle, and win in the main event. All right, so let's see. Next month, on October 20th, Golden Boy, we're not going to be in Costa Rica. Where are we going to be? We're going to be in Indio, California, Fantasy Springs Resort Casino to be exact. Undefeated lightweight prospect Floyd Kid Austin Schofield of Austin, Texas, who recently signed with Golden Boy after showing out in Texas, is going to be the main event. 19-year-old with a lot of talent. He'll take on Daniel Rosas, a former 2-time world title challenger. Coming up next, Kyle Irwin, 5-0, 2 KOs, representing Navarez Boxing in Oceanside, California. In the welterweight division, he's going to be taking on Lorenzo Garro from right here in Escazú. This is his hometown. He's also undefeated. I don't want to use a cheesy line of somebody's O's got to go, but it will. Somebody's zero. Will they keep it? As that comes up next, the welterweight division. 4 rounds of action. Our second bout, Golden Boy Fight Night. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Garro, the taller fighter. They're almost equal. The only difference really being the age, 30 to 25. Garro Irwin coming up next. That's the tail of the tape. 30-year-old, 25-year-old. Both fighters undefeated. Irwin 5-0. Lorenzo is 3-0. Our ring announcer, Marco Rodriguez.
Here we go with our next bout of the evening. This is going to be a 4-rounder, the welterweight division. Seguimos con el siguiente combate, 4 asaltos en el peso welter. Haciendo su caminata al ring, making his way to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, de la esquina azul, de Escazú, Costa Rica, presentando Lorenzo Garro.
This is Lorenzo Garro. Escazú, Costa Rica. He's 3-0. Striking Performance Center right here in Escazú. Taking his time. And in the last fight, we had to stop it because the drumline got loud. And Lee Gross has a great tweet. Lee Gross boxing pro in the game. That he saw that one time in the Bahamas back in 2007 soccer stadium. So it is loud inside BN Arena. The drum line is loud, so I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. And no, I don't see any Vuvuzelas. There's no World Cup Vuvuzelas here, but hey, you know what? The night is young. You never know, baby. Thanks for everybody watching us on the zone, wherever you may be around the world.
Haciendo su caminata, now making his way to the ring, su oponente, his opponent. Fighting out of the red corner, de la esquina roja, de Oceanside, California, USA, presentando Kyle Irwin.
Kyle Irwin, Oceanside, California, Navarre's boxing. He's 5-0. 2 KOs. Another one bites the dust. Will that happen? Somebody's gonna lose tonight, maybe.
Okay, we continue with the action here from BN Arena in Costa Rica. With this bout is brought to you by Bet Online and DAZN, traído por Bet Online y DAZN. Presentando primero en la esquina azul, los calzoncillos rojo con negro. He's wearing the red with black. Su peso oficial, his official weight, 142 pounds even, 142 libras. Está invicto en el ring con 3 victorias, 0 derrotas y un knockout. 3 victories, no defeats, with 1 knockout. De Escazú, Costa Rica, presentando Lorenzo Búfalo Garro. Y su oponente en la esquina roja. His opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the black, white, and red. Tiene los calzoncillos negros, blanco y rojo. Su peso oficial, 142.4 libras. His official weight, 142.4 pounds. También está invicto en el ring con 5 victorias, 0 derrotas, 2 ganadas por la vía del knockout. He is also undefeated, 5 victories, no defeats, 2 big wins coming by way of knockout. De Oceanside, California, USA, presentando Kyle the Cobra Irwin. Y su referee encargado, your referee in charge is David Garcia.
Una pelea limpia, golpes arriba del cinturón, no quiero golpes detrás de la cabeza, no golpes en la espalda. Vámonos.
David Garcia, the third man in the ring. We're getting ready to go. Our second bout of the night, Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. A raucous crowd inside BN Arena. They're ready to make some noise for the main event later on tonight. Yoka Valle and T-Win. But right now, it's the welterweights scheduled for 4 rounds. Kyle Irwin, he's 5-0. He's got 2 KOs. against Lorenzo Buffalo Garro, who's 3-0 with 1 stoppage. Representing Navarez Boxing in Oceanside is Kyle Irwin. They're having a watch party. Cody Guy is over there hooking up the TV inside the gym. Instead of having classes right now, they're cheering on Cobra Irwin. Let's see what kind of show he can put on. Oceanside, you think of the late great Junior Seau. Fighting town, Marine town, military town. And Irwin said he comes in with that fighting attitude. Grew up playing other sports. Baseball, football, but then he got into boxing. His dad introduced him to the sport. Also did martial arts background. He said as the football players grew and he didn't, boxing called him, had over 50 amateur bouts. Here he is as a pro at the age of 25, fighting in Costa Rica against the hometown fighter. Cobra, the nickname. No, I'm not going to try to make the cheesy Cobra Kai line. Even though he does have it. And he moves back, Escazú, and he rocked him. Oh, the local fighter in red is hurt up against the ropes. He's trying to cover up. And Irwin is attacking. And did Garro throw a kick? It looked like he might have thrown a kick, but he is rocked. Irwin from Oceanside jumping out in the opening round. Garro still shook. Snapping a jab is Irwin in the black trunks. Garro lands a shot. Attacking is Irwin. Big left hook from Irwin. Another one as Irwin staying composed here in the first round. He's got his opponent with wobbly legs. He's going upstairs and Garro still hurt. Maybe a body shot would help. Irwin does that. And the referee's looking at Garcia. Garro still doesn't have his wits about him. He's from Costa Rica, but I don't think he knows where he's at right now. Solid opening round for El Cobra. Kyle Irwin. This the Oceanside. Stand up. Your fighter's looking good right now in Costa Rica. And Garro survives the first. He's still walking back wobbly. Blood from his nose. Sandra Carlin, Brian Navarez in the corner. And Kyle Irwin, who decides to stand up between rounds. Let's see. And Garro, his foot went out of the ropes. That's why I thought he was throwing a kick. It's because he was trying to get his foot back inside the ring. I mean, Garro does train at an MMA facility, so I was like, maybe instinct he was going to throw a kick. No, he wasn't kicking. He was trying to get his foot back in the ring. Wow. All right, so we've seen a lot of different things here tonight. It's only our second bout of the night on Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. Kyle Irwin started his career with 2 knockouts. His last 3 have gone the distance. Irwin in the black. And now it looks like Garro has got his composure back. Irwin, because he's in the South. In Southern California, has sparred Ryan Garcia a few times. When Garcia was doing his camp in San Diego, he's getting ready for Tego. Also spars Brandon Lee, fighter from Coachella, California. And we're just chucking him back and forth here. Irwin is now cut. And the crowd trying to cheer on the local fighter, Garro. This is scheduled for 4. Garro coming in. His nickname is Buffalo. He said, because I'm going to come at you. I'm not that fast, but I'm going to be right there. He's 30 years old. And he's right. That's exactly it. Right hand from Irwin. Left from Irwin again. Costa Rica not known for boxing, but in the last couple of years starting to grow. Garro, what did you do? Did you watch anything? Any boxing as a kid? He's like, no, I watched Rocky movies. That's what inspired me as they're calling the doctor over to check on the cut of Kyle Irwin. And the crowd cheering on. It's a different kind of attitude here. Oh, that's a nasty cut on Kyle Irwin. His doctor saying no. Irwin saying yes. I don't know how much. And they've been stopped. The referee saying it's been stopped. Well, he's... Okay, he puts his hands together like it's done. I need a more of a definitive answer here, David Garcia. It looked like the doctor said to stop it. It's a nasty cut on Irwin. And it is over. The referee finally waves his hands, and the fight has been stopped midway through the second round. A bump underneath the left eye of Kyle Irwin. A big cut on the right eyebrow. The bump on Garro. Irwin with the big cut on his eyebrow. The referee, on the advice of the doctor, stops the fight midway through the second. Oh, man, that was starting to shape up to be a good one. Okay, I just wanted to clarify everything. Just talked to one of the judges here next to me, and he said because of the cut, it's going to be a TKO for Lorenzo Garro. The American fighter, Kyle Irwin, will lose. That's according to the judge right next to me. Happened midway through the second. And Irwin said that he wanted to continue. Marco Rodriguez, let us have it.
Para la pelea por la cortada. 1 minute and 40 seconds into round number 2. Your referee in charge, David Garcia, calls a halt to the bout due to the cut. For your winner, tu ganador. Y todavía sigue invicto de Escazú, Costa Rica, Lorenzo Buffalo Garro.
Tough break for Kyle Irwin. I like what I see from the young man out of Nevada's boxing. Them's the breaks. Because of the advice of the doctor, they stopped the fight. Yeah, you see it's a nasty cut. They're going to need some stitches for Kyle Irwin tonight. Lorenzo Garro stays undefeated. He's now 4-0. Irwin loses for the first time. He's now 5-1. It only lasted a round and a half. And most of the highlights were on the side of Kyle Irwin. And immediately Irwin came out, letting him go. He wobbled Garro. So much so that one of the legs went out of the ropes. He was wobbling, and it took a while for Garro to get his bearings back. But in the second, let's see where we could see here. Never saw a clash, because he was already cut by that time. And it was stopped, and you see Irwin say no. Very, very interesting to see how much English was spoken in that corner, if Erwin understood what was going on. We are in Costa Rica. All right, so 2 bouts done. It's Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. I'm right here. I'm ringside. I'm waving at you here. You can see me, Jay Murcia, Golden Boy PR director, right next to me. So we got 2 bouts done. We got 4 more to go. All right, so what happened so far? All right, we started off with Jose Alvarado and Killing Fonseca. And we just saw Kyle Irwin. All right, and coming up in September, the third part of a rivalry that's been 4 years in the making. Canelo, coming off a loss to Dimitri Bivol, returns to 168 pounds. This time he's going to take on arch nemesis Triple G. Let's take a look.
Very few fights can be called super fights. This is one of them. Both men are firing what they've got.
This is a draw. There has to be a rematch. And new there's a score to settle.
There's real bad blood here.
Everybody wants to fight, right? He took a lot of shit.
I don't want talking with him. I want to fight.
Canelo Triple G. Oh my goodness, that's coming up in Las Vegas. Vegas is going to be rocking for their 3rd bout. Costa Rica's rocking right now. The Bronx is rocking as Ofacio Falcon Jr. puts his undefeated record on the line. The young man who's only 22 years old taking on the veteran Jose Manuel Perez from here in San Jose. Should be a good one. Our 3rd bout of the night. We got 6 total. We're going to wait towards the main event of Yoka Valle and T-Win. But this one right here with a sniper, Ofacio Falcon Jr. Marco Rodriguez, bring him out, bring him out.
El siguiente combate es 6 asaltos en el peso super pluma. This next bout is a 6-rounder in the super featherweight division. Haciendo su caminata al ring, now making his ring walk. De la esquina azul, fighting out of the blue corner. De San Jose, Costa Rica, Jose Perez.
Pac-Man is the nickname they have for him. 34-year-old, veteran of 15 fights. Here. The veteran has a crowd with him. Born in Nicaragua, but now living and training in Costa Rica. It'll be the first time that he fights out of Nicaragua, but he's made the move to Pura Vida.
And his opponent, su oponente en la esquina roja, his opponent out of the red corner. From the Bronx, New York, USA, presentando Ofacio Falcon.
The sniper, Ofacio Falcon Jr., with his father, Senior, right next to him with the towel over his shoulder. He had a boxer, an amateur boxer back in his day. Now it's just him and his son, ride or die, fighting in Costa Rica. Golden Boy Fight Night on DAZN.
Seguimos con el siguiente combate. 6 asaltos En el peso super pluma, we continue with the action. This is a 6th rounder in the super featherweight division. Brought to you by, presentado por Bet Online y DAZN. Presentando primero en la esquina azul. Su peso oficial, 130 libras. En 15 combates, tiene 10 ganadas, 5 derrotas, 8 victorias por la vía del knockout in 15 bouts. He has 10 victories, 5 defeats, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. De San José, Costa Rica, presentando José Pac-Man Pérez. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing white, chrome, and black. Tiene blanco, plata y negro. Su peso oficial, 130 libras. His official weight, 130 pounds. Está invicto en el ring. He's undefeated in the ring. 7 victorias, 0 pérdidas, 6 ganadas por la vía del knockout. He's 7 victories, no defeats, 6 big wins coming by way of knockout. De the Bronx, New York, USA, representando a los boricuas. Please welcome the sniper, Ofacio Falcón. Su referee encargado y referee in charge, Carlos Manzanares.
Quiero golpes atrás de la nuca, no quiero cabezazos, quiero golpes bajos, ¿ok? Si alguno de los dos queda tapiz, el otro se va a la esquina a hablar, ¿ok? Toquen guantes, que Dios los bendiga. Buena pelea.
Get ready to go. Our third bout of the night here. Go the boy fight night. That's the sniper Ofacio Falcón Jr. representing the Bronx, New York Underdog Gym. His pops is Puerto Rican, Dominican mom. He's ready to show out here in Costa Rica. He said there's a big opportunity. This can take his career to another level. Wants to show he's not just a prospect. Very confident young man, 7-0, 6 KOs. The fighter Eddie Gomez. He's fighting a lot of Golden Boy shows. Also from New York. He's to work with Eddie, do some camp with him. Had the big tournaments here in the U.S. Referee telling him to fight here. But man, they got 6 rounds. Referee's like, forget the feeling out phase. Let's go. The American fighter, Falcón, with the white gloves. Him and his father working the way through the amateurs, the USA system, go to the tournaments. You see the politics of where things are going on. Decided to turn pro. Here he is now fighting on the zone. See what this young man's about. I've seen some videos on him. Videos look like he has the goods. Third time fighting outside of Florida. And he fought 76 days ago at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. It's an old school joint. With the distance with his opponent. So his last fight, the only time he's taken him to the final bell, was Nelson Torres. It was a majority decision. Doesn't fight like a fighter who's only got 7 pro fights. Takes his time, picks his spot, does Falcón. A couple of fights that I did see, when he does pick his spots, he lets it go and he attacks. So this attacking now is Pac-Man Perez, the veteran of 15 fights. Luring him in is the sniper. $22 years old. 30 seconds to go in the opening round. Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. Senior talking to his son. He said, that's a balance that we need to have. Like, so who else in your corner? He's like, nobody. It's just me and my boy. So the wheels fall off. Drive it down here, just them two. Said it is it took a process to figure out that balance of this is when I'm your dad, this is when I'm your trainer. He said the trip down here, his dad didn't come, only his trainer. It's like it's a business trip. That's all we're all about. Pedro Gonzalez, Leo Munoz, and Alonso Alfaro in the corner of Pac-Man Perez. 34-year-old from Heredia, Costa Rica, where he now lives and trains. So this is the discrepancy in age right here. Perez turned pro before Falcon was even 15, so that's the difference for them. Even though he's from Nicaragua, Perez, he's fought in Costa Rica before. Also had a Panama. Coming up next will be Jose Garcia and Israel Lopez. This was scheduled for 6 rounds. Nicknamed the Sniper. There's no sense of urgency from him. He feels very confident in his ability to do what he wants in the ring. And Perez has Falcon in the corner, but Falcon wants to be there. Perez lands an overhand right. And Perez letting his hands go, and Falcon got caught there in that corner. He might have been playing possum a little bit too long, as he did get hit with a couple. The sweat was flying here ringside. So Perez finding a home here in the second. So far tonight, 2 fights done, and both Costa Rican fighters getting victories. The Costa Rican fighter got the black trunks on right now. Uppercut from Falcon. You see the difference in hand speed. That's definitely on the side of the young fighter who's 22 years old from the Bronx. Less than a minute to go in the second round. You see steam off the punches of Perez. Shot landed by Falcon with the left. Perez coming back. I'm going to have trouble finding Perez. Main event tonight, Yoka Valle, T-Win. With IBF and WBO minimum weight titles on the line here in Costa Rica. And this was a good round for Perez. If he had Falcon in the corner, landed a couple shots. It was just more Perez letting his hands go. Good round for the Costa Rican fighter. Falcon, the sniper, Ofacio Falcon Jr. What do you want to put on a show? This would be a good time to step it up against the 35-year-old Jose Perez. Bronx, New York, representing. New York fight scene is always a good one. "22-year-old Ofacio Falcon Jr." Correct something I said earlier. Falcon, in his last bout, had a knockout. So now this is the 2300 club. The second fight in 76 days. He's on a 3-fight KO streak. Here's Falcon. Can he get another one tonight? And it's a very tough in game. Jose Pac-Man Perez. Only one bout has gone the distance against Falcon. You hear the murmurs from the crowd here inside BN Arena. Filled up very nicely. Not known for boxing, but the last couple years it's starting to grow, especially with Yoka Valle being a world champion. Fighters making their way from Nicaragua to fight in Costa Rica. And the support of the government with the sports. They're telling us that there's more gyms starting to pop up for amateurs, which is always great news for fighters. Of course, football is king here in Costa Rica. Go by the Olympico Stadium where the national team plays. Great facility. See the national team jersey worn by a lot of fans inside the arena tonight. So they'll support anything Costa Rica. There's actually BN Arena, a basketball arena. Also play indoor football. And lightning and thunder earlier. Crowd got in. We're ready to see some lightning and thunder here in this bout. Our third of the night. Wonder Boy Fight Night. Live in Costa Rica. Oh, the sweat goes flying right into our CJ Murcia. Hope your PR notes are clean tonight. That's odd. I'm so used to hearing like the DJ playing between rounds. We're not hearing that. The drum line sat down. So I'm like waiting for, what are the odds that we hear Tragos Amargo tonight? Which is a staple when you're at a Mexican fight. But in Costa Rica, we're not going to hear that. No Sweet Caroline tonight, I know that. We are in San Jose. We're the capital. Right there, the beautiful beaches. I didn't get there, but our crew made sure to get out there because they did a great job promoting Yoka Valle and T-Win this week. They went waterfalls, beautiful images. You can go to the Golden Boy social media accounts and you can see all about it. Tourism is huge here in Costa Rica as the boxing is starting to pick up here. After the fights, we hit the beach. Great job by Joe and Luis and the crew of the truck. Giving you the sights and sounds of Pura Vida. This fourth round is scheduled for 6. And as Falcon said, a fight tonight, a good show can change his career. You get the professional resistance of Jose Perez as they step up in competition for Falcon. It's about that time. He knows that. The first of the 7 opponents for Falcon had losing records. And His KOs went by 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, and 1 in the sixth. We're here in the fourth. He doesn't have a KO in the fourth. It's Falcon. On the flip side, Perez takes on opponents. He comes in as the B-side. He knows it. Started his career late with Perez. With Falcon trying to counter off of the ropes. He slips, but he still lands a shot. Sniper slips another one. Charismatic young man. We like talking to him in the fighter meetings. Like he gets the sport. If he's in the ropes, fighting off of the ropes, it appears like he doesn't respect Perez's power. He's willing just to take a couple punches and land one. Seconds to go in the fourth round. Beto Duran and you, all over the world, wherever you may be, thank you for watching DAZN. Big month coming up for DAZN. Y saludos a toda la gente que nos está mirando en otros países. Right hand landed by Falcon. I haven't really seen a combination from the youngster out of the Bronx. Feels weird. It just like there's no music. Like I need some kind of ruido. I'm about to just get my phone and start playing some music or something. That's funny. I got the judge right next to me. Look at him. He's like, "What are you talking about, bro?" Senior talking to junior. Headed to the fifth round. Hasn't been much action in this fight. A third of the night. Coming up next, Jose Garcia against Israel Lopez. Then Osorio and Cobra Ruiz. The women go out in the co-main. And in the main event, Yo Caballo, where everybody inside the arena is waiting for. Taking on T-Win. You're the 22-year-old. This is the time where you attack. And it's the veteran, Perez, at 35, who's attacking. And Falcon is telling him, come on. Shaking his head like nothing there. He's slick. He moves. He's got to land some points, some shots. He's got to get some points. You don't want to leave it up to the hands of the judges. Falcon with the white gloves. Snapping, jabbing, he's not landing. And when you step up in competition and you take on these veterans, especially at that older age at 35, he's been around, he's mixed it up. And a fighter like Perez, not scared. Especially when your career as the B-side. They don't respect the young fighters. And if you let them hang around, they start disrespecting you and doing whatever they want. And that's not what you want to do as a young fighter. You may think that your elusiveness, your shots, or you're not getting hit to do something. But you got to remember, you're in the fighter's backyard. Perez is from here in Costa Rica. A long way from the Bronx for Falcon. Less than a minute to go in the 5th round. One jab at a time from the sniper Falcon. Make sure to tell me it's the sniper Ofacio Falcon, not Ofacio Falcon. The sniper, no, it's the sniper goes first. I love boxing. You go to different countries, different experiences, different things. Hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd. Being Mexican-American, anytime you work a fight with a Mexican fighter, you hear the crowd go after it. But when you're in a different country, especially here in Costa Rica, they're anticipating anything they can to do to root on their fighter. And you never know, that can sway a judge as we head to the 6th and final round. See right here, I'm right here, ringside. That's the corner of Falcon. If you're just joining us right now, whether you're in the Bronx, whether you're in Santana, home of Alexis Rocha, who'll be fighting pretty soon. If you're in Northern California, then you hear the drum line. I guess the drum line heard me, Bugatti. They know what's up. It's a cool environment. Now, I've always said that one of my dreams, by the time I get fired from everywhere else, is I want to be a flag man for somebody, right? I just want to be in the corner waving somebody's flag. The corner of Perez has a dude who, instead of giving him water, he's in the stand waving the flag. He's on the ladder waving the flags as we head to the 6th and final round. Costa Rica, baby. And now you see some urgency from Falcon, the 22-year-old. The crowd hasn't had a chance to make much noise here in this fight. Just to see what the advice was for Perez from his corner, of Pedro Gonzalez. Perez, the only fighter who did not show up to the fighter meetings. We didn't get a chance to talk to him, so we do got our notes. Great research notes is always provided. And he doesn't look like he's intimidated at all. He's bringing the pressure here in the 6th round. We're waiting for Falcon to shift the gear. He's the younger fighter. He's the faster fighter from the videos I've seen of previous fights. I haven't seen that tonight. I give a lot of credit to Perez. And Perez has been first most of the night. So what are the judges going to favor? Halfway through the 6th and final round. Countering most of the night has been Falcon. Fighting off the ropes. Very comfortable doing that. In the corner, comfortable. No one big shot has been landed at all tonight. There's one from Stamper. Crowd booing. Referee talking to him. "30 seconds to go in the fight." This one is going to come down to the scorecards. It'll be very interesting. I was expecting the sniper to let his hands go, to control this fight more, land some big shots. Didn't see that. And here the hometown fighter making some noise, his corner waving the Costa Rican flag, and the crowd making noise for him. Will that be enough? Will the youngster get the victory? Will the veteran get the victory? Oh, man. 6 rounds in the books. They go the distance. Our third bout of the night here in Costa Rica. Man, our fight's over. It's just nice and quiet. You hear like a butt. It's okay, people. Make some noise. There you go. And no, I'm not talking to the director. I'm talking to you here on the broadcast, live on DAZN. Beto Duran and you all over the world, baby. Having a lot of fun. Marvin Rodriguez, go find out who won, man. As the crowd making noise for Perez. He won the crowd. He got a record of 10-5. Got a great crew working here in San Jose at BN Arena. Graphics on point. The highlights going back and getting them. Great job by the guys in the truck. Opening round, it was Perez who started off the aggressive. You kind of got a sense that that's how the fight was going to go. There was no big punch landed by either fighter. But there was this little flurry in the second by Perez. That was the only flurry of the fight. And as the fight continued, they went back one at a time. You land, I land. The 22-year-old Falcon was countering. It was Perez who was more the aggressor in the fight. Now in the 6th round, you did see Falcon step it up. His hands go a bit, but was that going to be enough to sway the judges in the super featherweight bout? Good job of the crew, racking that. Underdog Gym is where the sniper Ofacio Falcon Jr. is representing. There he is talking to his father, Jose Perez, San Jose, Costa Rica. As the judges have taken their time here tonight to get us the cards. All right, CompuBox does a great job, the Canobio, providing CompuBox. Let's look at some of the CompuBox stats for this bout. The third one of the night on Golden Boy Fight Night. Lee Gross, what you get for us on CompuBox? The percentage landed on Falcon's side. 42% of the final total punches. Now the power punches also from Falcon, 54%. So those are the final punch stats. Great job by CompuBox providing that. But you can see, what did the judges favor? As I mentioned earlier, not one big heavy punch landed that made you say ooh and ah about this one. Marco Rodriguez climbs into the ring. Let's go, Marco. Who won? What do we got?
So after 6 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Después de 6 asaltos, nos vamos a la decisión de los jueces. Juez García y Álvarez miran la pelea 58-56. Y el juez Álvarez ve la pelea 58-56. Por decisión dividida. So Judge Garcia and Judge Alvarez, he's about 58-56. And Judge Ronald Alvarez, he's about 58-59 for a split decision victory. And still undefeated, invicto de the Bronx, New York, USA, the sniper, Ofacio Falcon.
Split decision. Ofacio Falcon wins 2 of the judges' cards, and you see the disappointment on the face of Jose Perez. When Marco Rodriguez said still undefeated, immediately Falcon stomped his foot. Perez disappointed, but he goes around with the Costa Rica flag. Falcon wins the decision. Perez wins the crowd. Our third bout of the night. All right, so far, Fonseca, Costa Rican fighter, got the split decision. Lorenzo Garro got the TKO as Kyle Irwin was cut in the second round. And Falcon gets the split decision there. All right, coming up next, Jose Garcia gets Israel Lopez. Then the ladies take over. Sonia Osorio, Adelaida Cobra Ruiz. And IBF and WBO minimum weight titles. Yoko Valle from Costa Rica, everybody here is waiting to see, takes on Vietnam's T. Win. Bivol Zurdo, November 5th on DAZN. We're going to get some clarity in the light heavyweight division. Bivol, fresh off his win over Canelo, takes on the undefeated Zurdo Ramirez in Abu Dhabi. Bivol took on Canelo at 175 pounds. Like Canelo was the favorite, but it was Bivol who, a workman-like effort, controlled that fight, stuck to his game plan, and defeated Canelo Alvarez, who was moving on. And did he bite off too much you can chew? Yes. Did Bivol show why he's a bad dude, 175 pounds? Absolutely. Stuck to his plan. Got the job done. And now it'll Bivol taking on a real 175-pounder in Zurdo Ramirez. We went back and forth. That was the fight as it progressed. As you watch it in the zone, you're like, uh-oh. Bivol is the real deal. What is Canelo doing? And it was Bivol gave the victory. Zurdo Ramirez has been calling out Bivol for a while. Since he went up from 168 to 175. He's been wanting this. Zurdo had his own highlights recently, knocking out his opponent. I was in Southern California, a German opponent that had to be in front of him. Bivol took a tune up last year. Zurdo had one here, and now they will fight at 175 pounds to figure out who's on top of that light heavyweight division. Going back and forth. And it was Zurdo. That night just outclassed his opponent from Germany. And it was too much. And the ring ratings for the light heavyweight division, that's what we're going to see. So, the ring champion, that is empty. Bivol is number one according to Ring Magazine, 20-0, 11 KOs. Then better be it. Oh, that's a bad dude also. 18-0, 18 KOs. And number 3, also undefeated, Zurdo Ramirez. Former champion 168 takes on Bivol. And then it'll be Callum Smith, Marcus Brown. So that's the top 5 in the light heavyweight division. That's the ring ratings in the light heavyweight division. Coming up next, a young man. Okay, why is he wearing those glasses? Because they call him Superman. Superman Jose Garcia. They're not real glasses. Does it for the look. He's got the whole kit. He's got the Clark Kent little curl in front of the forehead. He wears the glasses. He plays up the role. And we'll tell the story later on of why he is Superman Garcia as he takes on Israel Lopez from Nicaragua. Mexico, Nicaragua, ready to go in Costa Rica. The tail of the tape for these two in the super lightweight division. All right, let's look at this. It's also for the vacant WBO youth belt, because Manuel Garcia is 23 years old. He's eligible for that. He's got the advantage in reach against Israel Lopez. This should be a good one between Mexico and Nicaragua. Coming up next, our fourth bout of the night here on Golden Boy Fight Night. For more on tonight's bout, our ring announcer, Marco Rodriguez, ready to bring him out.
Seguimos con el siguiente combate. Este va a ser 10 asaltos en el peso super ligero. We continue the action here from Costa Rica. This is a 10-rounder in the super lightweight division. Now making his way to the ring first, fighting out of the blue corner. Haciendo su caminata al ring de la esquina azul de Tipitapa, Nicaragua, presentando Israel López.
Israel López, Nicaragua. He's 92, 7 KOs. Man who said boxing changed his life. Southpaw, first time fighting in Costa Rica. Enjoying the ring walk. In the crowd here in San Jose, pumped up.
Y su oponente en la esquina roja, his opponent fighting out of the red corner de la Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal, presentando José García.
So there he is, playing up the Superman role. He's got the logo. That hoodie that his squad is wearing is his image. And there he is, the Hall of Famer Marco Antonio Barrera behind him. Barrera doesn't train him, but he supports him. There's Marco's son also in the corner. But he walked into the gym one day, and one of the members of the commission saw that the way that the hair was falling down, he was younger, and said, "Hey, Superman." And you know, in boxing, they give you a nickname, especially in Mexico, it sticks with you. He didn't like it. He's like, "No, I'm not Superman, I'm not Superman." They're like, "Yeah, you are." Stuck with him, and now he plays up the role with the fake glasses, puts the curl down in front of the forehead. Clark Kent, baby. Undefeated fighter. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He's 15-1-1 with 14 KOs. We get ready to go.
All right, here we go with our next bout. Seguimos con la acción. Aquí va a ser 10 asaltos en el peso super ligero por el vacante OMB Juvenil. This is going to be a 10-rounder in the super lightweight division for the vacant WBO Youth Belt. El supervisor del WBO del OMB es Rolando Marcos Hermoso. Introduciendo primero de la esquina azul. Tiene los calzoncillos negros con amarillo. He's wearing the black with yellow. His official weight, 140 pounds. Su peso oficial, 140 libras. En 12 asaltos, en 12 fights, tiene 9 victorias, 2 derrotas, 7 knockouts. In 12 bouts, he has 9 victories, 2 defeats, 7 wins coming by way of knockout. De Tipitapa, Nicaragua, presentando Israel, el Destructor López. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, tiene los calzoncillos multicolor. He's wearing the multicolored trunks. He officially weighed in at 140 pounds even. Su peso oficial, 140 libras. Tiene 15 victorias, 1 derrota y 1 empate. 14 victorias por la vía del knockout. He has 15 victories, only 1 defeat, 1 knockout. De la Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal, presentando José Superman García. Y para darle instrucciones, su referee encargado, Marcos González. The referee in charge of the bout is Marcos González.
Con las manos arriba y cuidados.
We get ready to go. Our fourth bout of the night. Mexico contra Nicaragua. Super lightweight division scheduled for 10 rounds. Beto Duran and Rafa Soto in San Jose, Costa Rica. The Mexican fighter, orthodox. The southpaw is the fighter Lopez. He's 9-2 with 7 stoppages in his career. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be around the world. Started boxing at the age of 7. Did Jose Garcia. Active all over the place. He's from Mexico City. But the last 4 years he spent in Tijuana in those gyms training. Said he had to make the move. Originally from Guadalajara. So he went from Guadalajara, home of Canelo, to Tijuana, home of Eric Morales, to Mexico City, now home of Marco Antonio Barrera. And he's digging to the body right away. Lands a hook and hurts the Nicaragua fighter immediately here in the first round. Superman Jose Garcia said he wanted to put on a show on DAZN, especially with Barrera on his side. He's coming out, wasting no time. The body attack immediately here in the opening round. Well, Lopez in black does have the trunks up high, but Garcia is finding a home for those body shots. You can hear the thud here at ringside for the 23-year-old. Jorge Barrera, Marco's brother, is in the corner of Garcia. That's who trains him. A good relationship. And Lopez sneaks one in. More body work. Upstairs from Garcia. I like what I'm seeing early on. The body work and then countering with the hook upstairs. Lopez answers with body work of his own. All right. Good action here to open up the fight. Body work. A young fighter like Garcia attacking the body. Nice to see a young fighter like this getting after it. One up against the southpaw. Looking for the different angles. Moving around nicely. There's Jose Garcia. And Lopez able to land a right of his own. Swelling from the right eye of Lopez though. Solid opening round para el Superman, Jose Garcia. Our main event, making her way into the arena, Yoka Valle, the champ. Everybody's here to see in a sold-out BN Arena. Putting on a show, which he's done lately. If he wants to do that tonight, that's our main event. It's going to come later on tonight. WBO and IBF belt on the line. She has the WBO. Second round. Second time that Garcia has fought in Costa Rica. Here in June. Knocking out Kelly Fonseca, who got a victory earlier tonight. He knocked him out in the first round. He's originally scheduled to fight the right-hander and drops him. Oh, Garcia. Right-hander, southpaw, it don't matter. I'm going to drop you. That's what he told us in the meetings. And he drops him here in the second round. Superman. Garcia has his opponent hurt in Costa Rica. And he jumps on him right away. Trying to sit down on his punches. He attacked the body in the first. Here in the second, he goes upstairs and lands. The shots are thoughts here ringside by the Mexican Jose Garcia. El Destructor, the Destructor. Lopez, he's game though. He's been down before. Trying to recover here. And the uppercut lands by Lopez. Another uppercut as they trade. Crowd loving it. Action back and forth. Garcia being wide with the shots. Lopez going upstairs. And Dredge dropped again. Oh, Garcia. This time with the left. Drops Lopez for the second time in the round. Garcia jumps in, attacking, and the referee stops it. And Superman Jose Garcia with the second round victory in Costa Rica. Garcia, who said his idol was Marco Antonio Barrera. As a 13-year-old, he got Barrera's number, called him and said, Marco, I want to work with you, please. And Barrera, ever the gentleman, said, hey, keep on training. We'll see what happens later on in your career. Well, here he is as a pro. Barrera in his corner, supporting the young man. And now looking at the young man to get his 16th victory, his 15th KO. And gets the hug from his idol. What a cool moment for him. Fourth bout of the night, and you see the emotion. Saludos a la gente que está mirando de Guadalajara. Ciudad de Mexico. El Superman gets the victory. And Jose, or Israel Lopez, he's tough. He got dropped 3 times, or 2 times in the round. The referee jumped in to stop him from what would have been a third knockdown. Marco Rodriguez, our ring announcer. Let him know.
2 minutos y 6 segundos en el asalto número 2. 2 minutes and 6 seconds in round number 2. Your winner by KO victory. El referee encargado, Mario González, para la pelea. 2 minutos y 6 segundos del segundo asalto por tu ganador y nuevo campeón, the new champion de la OMB juvenil de la Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal, José Superman Garcia.
Emotional moment for the young man. He wins a youth belt, the WBO. And Jose Manuel Garcia. Put a pull on the bow on that story with Barrera. I was 13 and I called him, and I shouldn't have done it. But you got to bet on yourself, and he did that. And now he's got Barrera on his side. And just to get the advice from Barrera and be in the corner with his brother, the young man who's on his way at the age of 23. Let's look at some of the highlights. It only lasted a round and a half. But the first round was the body shots. The second round is going upstairs, and that's what Garcia did. That one got him. That was the second knockdown. And there was a couple of uppercuts landed by Lopez, but it was Garcia seeing the opportunities. That's where he landed, and then that left hook dropped him for the second time. And on wobbly legs, the referee was checking him out, and he got dropped. That was another angle of the second one, and there it is right there. He just jumped on him as he wasn't fighting back. Nice stoppage by the referee. Protect the fighter at all times. It would have been a matter of moments before that. Let's look at the CompuBox numbers for this bout. It was, of course, the total punches on the side of Garcia. The final punch stats, the power punches that definitely landed. You heard the thuds. Ben Chan working the CompuBox, able to get it for you. It was all Garcia in this bout that ends with a second round KO. The 15th KO and 16th victory for Jose Superman Garcia. All right, so far, a couple wins for Costa Rica fighters in Fonseca, Lorenzo Garro. Then the Bronx, New York represented Ofacio Falcon. Had to work for it, got the split decision. And we just saw Superman Garcia with the KO. Coming up next, Sonia Osorio, Robert Ruiz. And the main event, Yoka Valle T-Win. We continue to prepare for our main event, a sold-out BN Arena in San Jose, Costa Rica. Let's head over to one of the pride and joys of Costa Rica, Rafa Soto, who's with the fighter everybody's here to see, Yoka Valle.
Thanks, Beto. We are with Yocasta Valle, the champ of Costa Rica. Yocasta, bienvenida a the Zone. Probably this is the most important fight in your life. What happened in your mind? What happened in your body in this moment?
La pelea más importante de tu vida. ¿Qué está corriendo hoy, ahorita, en estos momentos por tu mente?
Bueno, ahorita en estos momentos estoy más que emocionada y de disfrutarlo.
You have all country in your back in this moment. What do you feel about that?
Todo tu país está contigo, está apoyándote. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Estoy demasiado motivada, emocionada de escuchar a mi gente gritar, ya quieren que pelee, entonces, ¿qué más motivación para que esos dos títulos se queden en casa?
I'm very happy, I'm very excited, I'm very motivated to have all my people here supporting me, and what better motivation to make sure that those two titles stay here at home.
Your only dream will have 4 belts in your body. Tonight you have the opportunity to have 2. You can sleep yesterday?
Tienes oportunidad de tener 2 de los 4 títulos. ¿Pudiste dormir anoche?
Al principio no, me costó un poco, pero luego pude dormir porque yo sabía que hoy es mi gran noche.
At the beginning it was a little difficult to sleep, but I knew that tonight's my night. Tonight's going to be my night.
Yocasta Valle, the Costa Rican champ. Back to you, Beto. Comparse Ritmo Latino doing work inside the BN Arena. They're putting a shot. I know I'm on camera. I just want to make sure I get a view of what's going on here back inside BN Arena. Beto Duran, have a lot of fun with you. It is sold out. It is super loud, and they're getting ready to make a lot of noise for Yoka Valle, the pride of Costa Rica. Good job by Rafa Soto with the interview there. Roberto Diaz translating. Before they get to a run for that fight, they have a good one coming your way here in Costa Rica. You're going to have Mexico's Sonia Osorio taking on Mexican-American Adelaida Cobra Ruiz from Los Angeles. The reason this was going to be good, one, because there's a WBC interim super flyweight belt on the line, but it's really going to be good because it's a rematch. Now, about a year and a half ago, they fought in Puerto Vallarta a fight that ended because of cuts early on.
Now, that fight was going well. They were going back and forth and had a good battle, but came up short. And both fighters said they couldn't wait to have an opportunity to face each other. Now, if you look at Osorio, you're like, I've heard that name before, right, Bethel? Haven't I? Yeah, she fought the Belasco Theater in downtown Los Angeles that Golden Boy put on a show. Fight Club, as they called it back in the day. Good Del Bell in the series. And then she also fought against Marlene Esparza. Now, one thing about that, though, she's fought Sinisa, she's fought Marlene, she's battled back and forth. She's had experience in her side. Now, Ruiz, a fighter who didn't turn pro until the age of 28, said, I know I had to make up for lost time, but give me an opportunity. Now, this is an interesting one because if you look at the stats, if you look at back and forth, Ruiz is the favorite fighter here, yet she's on the B side. Like, no, it's no problem. It's the side that I belong on because I'm not the champ. But once I do win, and once I get back on the A side, don't expect me to give that belt back. Now, Osorio is a fighter that if you go ahead, you just want to come on through, no problem. Because you're in Costa Rica, pura vida. You don't get mad here. You don't get mad at what's going on. You know what you do? You just celebrate life. You have some fun with it. Osorio and Cobra Ruiz, they both have a lot of fun. They're both going to get after it. That's our co-feature coming your way. Now, the ladies, I think, where are we going here? They're going to walk out right now? Yeah, let's go. You know what? Bobby, that's good. You know, Bobby, toss it to him, baby, right now. Marco Rodriguez, let him know.
Señoras y señores, seguimos con el siguiente combate. Esta es la pelea coestelar de la noche. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the action here from BN Arena in San Jose, Costa Rica. This is the co-main event of the evening. Haciendo su caminata al ring de la esquina azul. Now making her way to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. De Linwood, California, USA, presentando Adelaida Ruiz. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, her opponent fighting out of the red corner. De México, Distrito Federal, México, presentando Sonia Osorio.
Representing la Ciudad de Mexico, CDMX, Vicente Fernandez is what she's jumping into. Sonia Osorio.
Seguimos con la pelea coestelar de la noche. We continue with the action here with the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by, patronizado por BetOnline, DAZN y Champions Passive Income Solutions. Este es para el título mundial interino de la CMB. This bout is for the WBC Interim Super Flyweight Championship of the World. It's a 10-rounder in the women's super flyweight division. 10 asaltos en el peso super mosca. Presentando primero en la esquina azul, con morado con negro. Su peso oficial, 115 libras. She officially weighed in at 115 pounds. Está invicto en el ring con 11 victorias, 0 derrotas, 6 victorias por la vía del knockout. She is undefeated in the ring with 11 victories, no defeats, 6 big wins coming by way of knockout. De Linwood, California, USA, presentando Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, her opponent fighting out of the red corner. Tiene blanco con los colores de Mexico. She's wearing white with the colors of Mexico. She officially weighed in at 150 pounds. Su peso oficial, 115 libras. En 24 peleas, tiene 15 victorias, 7 derrotas, 2 empates con 4 ganadas de la vía de knockout in 24 fights. She has 15 victories, 7 defeats, 2 draws, 4 big wins coming by way of knockout. De la Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal, presentando a Sonia Sony Osorio. Y el referee encargado y referee in charge, Abdiel Barragán.
Reitero las instrucciones que tenía el camerino. Cuidado con la cabeza, no quiero golpes Robbie Pons, golpe de conejo, obedeciendo siempre los comandos del árbitro. Choque en guante a sus esquinas.
Our co-feature of the night, Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. La Cobra Ruiz representing Linwood, California. It's a hug from her father / trainer as we get ready to go against Sonia Osorio, the veteran from Mexico City. An interim belt on the line in the super flyweight division. Osorio in the colors of Mexico, green, white, and red. Cobra with black and purple. It was March 2021 in Nuevo Vallarta, Mexico, where Osorio and Ruiz tangled up. The interim belt was on the line. And at the end of the second round, an accidental headbutt opened a cut over Osorio's left eye in round 1. It got worse, and it was the second round when the ringside doctor decided to end it. Because the fight didn't go long enough, it was a technical draw, and Osorio retained her belt. That wasn't good enough for either fighter. They immediately wanted to get after it, get back, and here they are in 2022. Neutral site, though, here in Costa Rica. Osorio, 29 years old. Bounce around. And Ruiz will be the more aggressive, sit down on punches, try to load up fighter. Osorio with losses to Marlena Esparza in 2019 and Sinisa Estrada in 2018. Ruiz, her record, 11-0, 6 KOs, has been against lesser competition. But she does have some tools, some talent. Women's fight, 2-minute rounds. And they let their hands go at the end of the first. Fun fight starting to break out in San Jose, Costa Rica. Guillermo Jara, Eric Perez in the corner of Osorio. giving the instructions. And for Ruiz, it'll be Juan Jose Ruiz, her father / trainer. Sal Casillas and Eduardo Plasencia in the corner of La Cobra. Ten rounds scheduled. To the former champion in the flyweight division, Osorio. That's back in 2018. He started his career at 10-1, and then as the competition stepped up, she's gone 5-6-2 since. So the experience on Osorio's side, but the aggressiveness and attitude is on the side of La Cobra Ruiz. Just a couple of her fights in Southern California. This is her style. She'll come at you, she'll mix it up, rough it up, and constantly be the aggressor. And for La Cobra, who didn't turn pro until she was 28. But I got to make up for lost time, and I can't afford to mess around. Referee tells him warn about the clash of heads. That was something that both were apprehensive about, especially with the first bout. Yeah, they didn't technical draw. So they're very confident in her abilities, and the experience will help her. She gets caught with the left hook by Ruiz. Main event still to come, and Yoka Valle against T-Win. IBF and WBO minimum belts on the line. High shot landed by Ruiz. Cobra has some fans in attendance. Done with two. Oh, man. Let me take a deep breath here, because the Zone's fall boxing schedule is filling up. We already mentioned what's going to happen in the middle of September, Canelo and Triple G. Well, what about in October? That's right, Golden Boy Fight Night. Our next show is going to be in Indio, California. Floyd Kid Austin Schofield looks to stay undefeated, taking on former two-time world title challenger Daniel Rosas. Then the 29th announced this morning, a change in date, moving on up, because you got to get Jojo Diaz and Camarón Cepeda going at it. That'll be in San Diego Pechengo Arena in San Diego. Then November 5th, ooh, battle of the two top lightweights in the world. Dimitri Bivol takes on undefeated Zurdo Ramirez in Abu Dhabi. A lot of fun coming your way. And that kid Schofield right there, 19 years old, out of Austin. He's a fun show. That'll be a good one. Our next Golden Boy Fight Night. It's Golden Boy Fight Night in Costa Rica. We're on the road. International, baby. Pura vida. Beto Duran, Rafa Soto, and you. Cobra Ruiz, which she did turn pro until she was 28. She said at the age of 18, she had her first child. And then, but hey, I got to get to work. She was boxing as an amateur. But when she was an amateur, there was no Olympic boxing. Not until 2012 when Marlena Esparza won the first U.S. medal. So, you know what? That's what I should be doing with her peers and contemporaries, fighters that she would see at the amateur tournaments all over the country. But she said life happens at the age of 18. They birthed her first child. And now she was a mother of three. Julian, Joanna, go to Downey High. Then you have the 12-year-old Jordan, who's a boxer. But after watching that, said I should be back in the mix, and she did that. A single mother, works multiple jobs. So she works her job, go to work, go to train, and has to be a mother. Said, fortunately, her kids understand. They're older. They know what's going on. They're there for support. It's a family business, especially with her father in her corner. All over that southeast Los Angeles neighborhood. Linwood, Maywood, the legendary Azteca Boxing Gym was at. Bell Gardens, to dream with her father. All 11 kids, that's right. There's 11 Ruiz kids. They all train as amateurs. Dad working multiple jobs and coming training them. But Cobra, when he got to go pro. And here she is fighting on the zone. Golden Boy Fight Night with a chance to make different opportunities for her family. Now, because it's a WBC fight with a belt, we get to hear live scoring. So the crowd's going to get to know, and the fighters and their corners are going to get to know what the judges are looking at through 3 rounds. So once Marco Rodriguez gets the tally from the judges, very interesting. This is the first time I've seen it done live. So it's after the 4th round, Marco. Okay. See, I'm so anticipating. I'm so excited about it. I thought it was going to be after the 3rd. It was after the 4th round. All right. I get ahead of myself here. Like when you give me a new toy, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? It was after the 4th round. And that's going to be interesting to see how the crowd reacts to what they see. Fourth round of action. Cobra mentioned works full time, trains, also does part-time work. Often doesn't get to see your family until after 9:30 when days are done. And get after it. When you're chasing a dream, that's the sacrifice you have to make. With a WC belt, interim belt on the line. And here she is attacking to start the 4th round.
Adelante un poco a tu izquierda, Sonia. Adelante un poco a tu izquierda. Ahí, ahí. Vamos, dale.
This is Osorio. She's a good boxer, but she counters and at times starts off slow. And worked the fight against Denisa and also Marlene. I worked those, and they were easily outpointing Osorio. The work activity isn't there for Osorio, and she needs to pick it up, especially against Ruiz. Has been very active. 3.5 rounds. Stop for Osorio. Shot landed by Ruiz. He does have 6 KOs in his career. She's 11-0. Osorio will work with you. She'll exchange with you. But the power is not going to be coming back. She only has 2 stoppages, and those were early on in her career. Final seconds of the round. And now we're going to get to hear the voice of Marco Rodriguez. He's going to let us know what the judges see through 4 rounds. I don't want to step up Marcos. I want to stay quiet right now. Just like the rest of the building. Anticipating. They take their time finding out that pen to paper here in Costa Rica. All right, we're headed to the 5th round. Been very active. Cobra Ruiz in the purple. Into the Southern California boxing scene, especially for the women has grown over the years. Exploded. Completely different. Golden Boy putting on women shows. Women on the card. Great job by matchmakers Roberto Diaz and Javier Razo. Also President Eric Gomez. Ruiz lands a nice left hook. And, bringing the women game to the next level. And a lot of it has to do with the way that these amateur ladies now have an opportunity to train against other people, to get quality sparring, to get quality work. In the amateur scene in Southern California, as I live in Los Angeles, you hear about these young ladies now who are skipping soccer or softball, and they're in the gym at as young as 5 years old. And you see them continue to grow, and they're going to the amateur tournaments, sometimes fighting in the boys divisions and winning, controlling them. And they now, because of the opportunity to see something on TV, like you can't dream something if you don't see it, right? Well, you see an opportunity that you can go and win titles. Clarissa Steele going to win. Michaela Mayer going to win. You can see these women an example, and young ladies go and work. And now, living in Southern California like Ruiz does, you can get the quality training that you need and also the quality sparring, which is a big difference, too, in the development of this pro sport.
The Título Mundial CMB, because this bout is a WBC championship bout, we are going to have the judges' scorecards after the fourth round. Estos son las tarjetas de los jueces después del 4 asalto. Juez A tiene 40 de 36 para Adelaida Ruiz. Juez B tiene 39-37 para Adelaida Ruiz. Juez C tiene 40 a 36 para Adelaida Ruiz. Judge A has it 40-36 for Adelaida Ruiz. Judge B has it 39-37 for Adelaida Ruiz. And Judge C has it 40-36 for Adelaida Ruiz after 4 rounds.
And there you hear. So the judges, they're not named. It's Judge A, B, and C. So 2 judges have it 40-36 for Ruiz after 4 rounds, and 1 judge has it 39-37 Ruiz. And we head to the 6th round. And I was watching the corners. Ruiz didn't even flinch. Osorio kind of raised a couple eyebrows. So I think now that she knows she's behind on the card, at least through 4, let's see if Osorio starts to pick up the rhythm and puts her hands together. She's definitely picking up the pace here in the 6th round. Osorio in white. Gorda Ruiz in the black and purple. Shot landed by Ruiz. Coming in is Osorio, and she gets a left hook to her jaw. You can hear the corner of Osorio telling her, you got to throw, let's go. Knowing that she's down through 4 cards. 4 rounds on 3 cards. Gets out of the corner, does Osorio. Ruiz now in the corner. And it's a pro Mexico crowd in Costa Rica.
Tira, Sonia, tira. No te avientes, tira, viva, Vamos, tira más, vamos.
The corner telling you got to throw more for Osorio.
Vamos, asiéntalo bien. Tira, tira, eso es,
He's listening to an extent.
Vamos, tira, Sonia. Vamos, decídete. Tira. Es determinación, vamos. Eso es, píntala y le traes ahí, va a contragolpear, vamos.
Final seconds of the 6th round. We're scheduled for 10. There's our co-feature, Golden Boy Fight Night on DAZN. Costa Rica. We head to the 7th round. Our co-feature on the zone, Golden Boy Fight Night. 6 fights total on the card. It's our 5th of the night. Thursday night action in San Jose, Costa Rica, the capital city. Sold out, BN Arena. And here you see Osorio pick up the intensity, and she gets tagged, gets pushed back by a right hand from Ruiz. Osorio trying to wrap her up, and she finally does. Create a good right hand. Another solid right from Cobra Ruiz. Cobra, there was a nickname given to her as an amateur because she was dangerous. And she's starting to look that part right now in the 7th. Uppercut landed by Ruiz, the left hook. Osorio's right there. You're starting to see Osorio pick up the intensity as they're warm for a clash of heads. By the referee. Knowing that she's down on the cards. Final seconds of the round. Shot lands again. That'll do it for 7. Rafa Soto is a reporter tonight. Rafa, what do you got?
Well, Beto, Juan Jose Ruiz, the coach, is very clear with his instructions that he needs to hit the body more and be more active in the ring. He needs to move more, be softly in the ring, and he needs to be more powerful. He needs to make more punch in the body. This is the key for that fight. Beto.
Good job, Rafa. Rafa, excellent reporter here in Costa Rica, helping us out ringside. And that's good advice, though, from the corner of Cobra Ruiz and her father/trainer telling her, hit the body, hit the body, hit the body. Good job, Rafa. And it's Osorio, who's slow to get off her stool as Cobra Ruiz jumps immediately. Headed to the 8th round. Scheduled for 10, the co-feature. Let's see if Cobra Ruiz in purple listens to her corner. You want the body? You want the body? Are we going to get that? Osorio jab to the body. Again. Osorio come in, and as she does, she gets hit with the left, and then she also gets hit to the body as Ruiz countering nicely. I think you're starting to sense the desperation from Osorio. Riskier here in the 8th round. Less than a minute to go in the round. This corner said body work. We haven't seen it, but she's been able to land the left hook. Osorio comes in and she wears another shot. Hook from Ruiz. Another hook from Cobra Ruiz. She's landing that left hook. She's found a home for it here in the 8th round. The power punches through 7. Ruiz, almost 170 power punches thrown. What jab? Don't need it. And the shots are taking a toll. 8th round winding down in San Jose, Costa Rica. Our co-feature on the zone, working our way towards the main event of Yoka Valle and T-Win. That's the corner of Sonia Osorio. The interim super flyweight belt belongs to the WBC on the line. 9th round. Body shot from Cobra Ruiz. They asked for it a couple rounds ago. She's finally delivering here in the 9th. Swelling from that left eye of Osorio White. Coming on, trying to put a flurry together. As Ruiz against the ropes, gets off of there, turns Osorio around, and the referee's going to jump in and separate them two. Good flurry there. You can hear a good body shot from Ruiz. Left hook from Osorio this time. Osorio, knowing she's down on the cards, trying to mix it up. Got a left hook to the body from Ruiz. Does it again, digging in to the right side of Osorio. Osorio not liking those body shots here in the 9th round. Taking a deep breath every time one of those lands. Hear that clap for 10 seconds. Ruiz, another solid round. Connects with that left hook. That'll do it for 9.
Tarjetas de los jueces después de 8 asaltos. These are the scorecards after the 8th round. Juez A lo tiene 78-74. Juez B 79-73. Juez C 80-72. Judge A has it 78-74. Judge B 79-73. Judge C 80-72. Y todos por Adelaida Ruiz. All 3 judges have Adelaida Ruiz on top after 8 rounds.
So we get the judges' cards after 8 rounds as we're headed to the 10th. And after 8, the judges have Ruiz up very comfortable. 80-72, 79-73, and 78-74 as we head to the 10th and final round. So if you're Osorio, you just heard that. There's only one thing you can do. You got to go for broke. Does she have enough? She only has 2 knockouts in her career. Hasn't landed any big shots. And if you're Ruiz, you heard that. Do you scale it back? Or do you attack? 10th and final round. And Ruiz says, I don't care about the cards. I'm going to keep on knocking. That's her style. You waited so long to be a pro. You're now chasing your dream, working hard, the sacrifices you make, not seeing your kids, not sleeping much, not making much. An opportunity to be a world champion that can change your life. But why leave it up to anybody else's hands? And there was a clash there. That would be pretty clean. Ruiz evolving as a fighter. Saw her a couple years ago, and okay, she has some opportunity. She has some ability. And there you see the evolution of constantly working, staying active, getting the fights, paying off. She is a co-feature on DAZN. He said, I'm trying to make up for lost time. Life happens. Everything's great. He appreciates things more now at the age of 33. And you're on the brink of knocking on the door to win a belt. All the sacrifices you make with your kids, with your father/trainer, with your team, to come out from Linwood, California, down to Costa Rica on DAZN, and just to put on a show. Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz and Sonia Osorio go the distance in the super flyweight belt. They went the distance, 10 good rounds. Let's look at some of the highlights from this bout. The WBC interim super flyweight belt on the line. There's a rematch from a couple years ago, a fight that ended early because of cuts, a technical draw. This time, let's not make it happen. And it was Ruiz coming in and attacking, being the aggressor early on. She was up on the judges' scorecards after 4 rounds. Put it into another gear. Osorio, knowing that she was down, started taking some risks. But it was Ruiz answering every single time. And then after 8 rounds, we heard the judges' cards again inside the arena. And it was Cobra who was up easy on all 3 cards. Didn't matter. She kept on going, kept on attacking. And she closed out the fight the way that she started it. Aggressive. Into the 10th and final round. Instead of putting it in reverse, and no, I'm going to keep on coming. And she did that. 10 good rounds, and we go to the judges' scorecards. But before that, the CompuBox numbers will be very interesting. Punches thrown. Ruiz let them go. 513 punches thrown. The efficiency wasn't there, but she was throwing it, being the aggressor. Now, the power punches, we did see those at 32% clip for La Cobra Ruiz. That's the crowd who's here in attendance, making some noise for her. So this is interesting. The first time I've been in a building where we heard the judges' scorecards, and she was up so big after 8. We know that Cobra Ruiz is going to win the fight. Just a matter of what the official scorecards are going to be. So that kind of takes away the suspense of hearing what's going on. You know the scorecards. It was 80-72, 79-73, and 78-74 off for Ruiz after 8. So Marco Rodriguez jumps into the ring. And he's going to let us know what the final tally is on the scorecard.
All right, after 10 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Después de 10 asaltos, nos vamos a los jueces. El juez Julio César Alvarado ve el combate 100-90. El juez Nicolás Valenzuela, 98-92. Y Jacinto Obregón, 99-91. Judge Julio César Alvarado sees it 100-90. Nicolás Valenzuela sees it 98-92. Jacinto Obregón sees about 99-91. Para tu ganadora y la nueva campeona de la OMB de Linwood, California, Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz.
Cobra Ruiz. It's the belt around her waist. Now you see some emotion. She's been very, very serious all week long here in Costa Rica. Drumline making some noise. Yeah, it's getting loud inside the arena. One more fight to go. The IBF and WBO minimum weight titles on the line. Fonseca and Garro, two Costa Ricans. They got the victory tonight. Will we see a third Costa Rican get the main event victory? Got one fight left. It's time for our main event. It's Yoka Valle, who everybody's waiting for inside the arena. She takes on Vietnam's T2 Nhi Nguyen to unify the IBF and WBO minimum women's titles. History in the making. The traffic. Yeah, there's traffic everywhere you go. San Jose, Costa Rica. Beautiful week here in Costa Rica for the Zone and Golden Boy Promotions. We're live in San Jose, the capital city, tonight in front of a packed house. History will be made as Costa Rica hosts its first ever title unification fight. Yokasta Valle, Yoka as everybody call him, is single-handedly making boxing a big-time sport in Costa Rica. Tonight, the country's biggest boxing star is looking to shine its brightest as Yoka looks to unify in the minimum weight division, defending her IBF title against this woman from Vietnam. WBO champ T2 Nguyen has only 5 fights on her professional record, but her amateur record is second to none. Now, Nguyen enters enemy territory, but she's not intimidated at all, which these two fighters will leave the ring tonight as a unified champion. Nguyen is very, very confident in her ability. Nguyen knows that she has nobody on her side. Nguyen knows that nobody in the building is rooting her on, and Nguyen doesn't care. Back here ringside, Beto Duran, thank you for joining us on Golden Boy Fight Night from San Jose, Costa Rica, and inside of the building that has been waiting to erupt to make noise for Yoka Valle. And when we talked to Nguyen, we said, you know this is going to happen. She said, I don't care, because it's an opportunity for me to win another belt. It's an opportunity for me to silence everybody. It's an opportunity for me to put on a show. Now, Yoka Valle is a fighter that has fought all over the world, too. She knows that here in Costa Rica, an opportunity to bring Golden Boy, an opportunity to bring the Zone is different. Tonight feels different. Tonight feels bigger. And Yoka Valle said there's nothing about tonight that she's going to leave into the hands of her opponent. Yoka Valle is very confident, she said, because she knows that she's a role model, not just here in her community, but she's a role model for the entire country. The reason that this place is packed is because of her. Over 800 kids from a nearby school are here in attendance to watch Yoka Valle, because she's also a star that doesn't just fight for the kids, but she fights for her entire country. Yoka Valle T Nguyen. It's the main event on Golden Boy Fight Night from Costa Rica. Now, we've told you this place is ready to go. There was thunder, there was lightning. It wasn't stopping these folks from coming in, because they were all ready to go to see one person and that's Yoka Valle. She's been on a reality show. She's been on Dancing with the Stars Costa Rica edition. She has a huge following, but she said at the end of the day, I have to put on a show in the ring, and that's what we expect tonight. It's time for our main event. The fighters are in the locker rooms. They're ready to make their walks. The fighters are ready to put on a show. Let's see what we have as Golden Boy Fight Night. Hey, we're doing it in Costa Rica. Pura vida, as they say. And in the locker room, there she is, wearing the colors of her country, now training with Gloria Alvarado, who is from Southern California. Valle has left Costa Rica to train in the United States for a big reason, and she sat down with our Golden Boy cameras.
Bueno, yo me describo como una chica luchadora, soñadora, con ganas de seguir adelante, siempre con una sonrisa, muy feliz, amante a mi familia, y todo lo que hago lo hago con pasión, dedicación, y lo disfruto. Y todos la verdad, cuando me conocen, ya dicen, wow, Yoka siempre los voy a sorprender en cualquier cosa. Sí, el boxeo, yo siento que los deportes más duros, pero me gustan los retos. Desde que empecé, bueno, que yo no quería boxear, fue por mi papá que me metió. Yo dije, wow, o sea, el boxeo, que hay personas que dicen, yo no le doy la gracia de dos personas pegándose, pero cuando lo practican, cuando entrenan, cuando se suben a un ring, dicen, wow, o sea, el boxeo es un arte, definitivamente cambia la vida de cualquier persona cuando uno se sube a ser ya atleta profesional. Cuando yo subo, yo digo, wow, esto es lo que quiero, esto es lo que me voy a dedicar, y cada día que entreno, lo entreno con pasión, visualizo lo que quiero, visualizo todo, porque no ha sido fácil, han sido muchas luchas, pero siempre hay un instinto que siempre estaba en mi corazón, que era como, a veces me he tratado de rendir, no, la verdad es que es muy difícil, pero ese instinto siento que era Dios que me hable y me dijo, Yoka.
So I put Yokasta Valle with pound for pound fighters in the near future because of just the way she is like so hungry for it, and she's focused. There's nothing that can derail her from where she wants to be. And to be a pound for pound fighter, you have to have all of that. Everything has to go with it, and all the hard work. You know, hard work beats talent. That's true. And it's very true because she's hungry, she wants to learn, and she wants to be that pound for pound, and she shows me every day in the gym, and she's gonna give you pound for pound.
Pienso que tengo que agarrar una pelea grande aquí en los Estados, de pelea con todo. Uno tiene que buscar el pez grande, que es la que se escucha más en mi división. Obviamente todo es paso por paso, yo sé. Ahorita con Nguyen, primero obviamente la respeto, es la que ahorita estoy concentrada en ella, y luego a lo que se viene. Uno siempre tiene que buscar el pez grande. Yo siempre he dicho, quiero pelear con las mejores, quiero arrasar en mi división, quiero ser la primera mujer en tener en mi peso, que nadie lo ha tenido, el título de ring.
Valle win, ready to go. And it's starting to sound like a soccer game as the crowd have their flag. The crowd has her chant ready to walk, and the crowd is ready to erupt. Marco Rodriguez is inside the ring.
Señores y señores, llegó el momento de hacer historia aquí en Costa Rica. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make history here in Costa Rica. Esta es la pelea estelar de la noche. Haciendo su caminata al ring primero, making her ring walk first, fighting out of the blue corner, la campeona de Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, presentando a T2 Nhi Nguyen.
The Boo Birds are out for T2 Nhi Nguyen. She don't care, representing Vietnam. T2 knee win with Pham Thanh Hai and Sang Bum Kim in her corner. And that's it. That's all the Vietnamese representation in Costa Rica. She's also a champ. The Ring Magazine's key to victory. Thank you, Doug Fisher, editor-in-chief. Start fast, set the hard pace. I like number 4, get body on the ropes and drop the combinations. The crowd building anticipation. Marco looking around. Now there's just a bunch of people remarkable.
Y su oponente en la esquina roja. Her opponent fighting out of the red corner. La campeona de la FIB. The IBF champion of the world. De San Jose, Costa Rica. Yocasta Valle.
When you're the champ in your hometown, this is how you make an entrance. This crew was in the back working, rehearsing, putting on a show. I'm wondering, like, okay, what's going on? This for the after party? No. This is for the main event. It's a party inside the arena. It is super loud. Hard to hear yourself talk. Waiting for the show to get going. The main event. Golden Boy Fight Night on DAZN. Pura vida, as they say. That's pura vida indeed. Tico!
Costa Rica, ¿dónde están las mujeres más lindas? Ay, aquí no hay ejército ni
I'm going to try to read the keys to victory, but the concert's going on inside the ring. Number 4, though, attack the body, win in close. That's brought to you by Editor-in-Chief Doug Fisher, the keys for Valle.
Señores y señoras, antes de empezar el combate, por favor, pónganse de pie para los anthems de Vietnam y de Costa Rica. Primero vamos a oír el himno de Vietnam. Y ahora el himno nacional de Costa Rica. Now we have the national anthem of Costa Rica. Please welcome, por favor, aplausos que se oigan de San José, Costa Rica para Julie Maciel.
Hermosa bandera, expresión de tu vida nos da, bajo el límpido azul de tu cielo, blanca y pura descansa la paz. En la lucha tenaz de fecunda labor que engrandece del hombre la paz, conquistaron tus hijos labriegos sencillos, eterno prestigio, estima y honor, eterno prestigio, estima y honor. Sal de tierra gentil, sal de madre de amor. Cuando alguno pretenda tu gloria manchar, verás a tu pueblo valiente y viril, la tosca herramienta en armas trocar. Salve para tu pródigo suelo, dulce abrigo y sustento nos da, bajo el límpido azul de tu cielo, vivan siempre el trabajo y la paz.
Gracias, Julie Maciel. Otros aplausos.
Woo-wee! What an entrance!
Y ahora ya ha llegado el momento que todos estaban esperando. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Es hora de hacer historia en Costa Rica. It's time to make history in Costa Rica. Welcome you once again to the BN Arena in San Jose, Costa Rica, where tonight Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Marv Nation Promotions brings you the main event of the evening. Otra vez le damos la bienvenida al BN Arena, donde esta noche Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions y Marv Nations Promotions les presenta la pelea estelar de la noche. Esta pelea está patronizado por BetOnline y DAZN. El supervisor de la FIB es Carlos Salazar. The IBF supervisor is Carlos Salazar. Y el del OMB es Rolando mal hermano. The WBO supervisor is Rolando Marcos Hermoso. Aquí tenemos la pelea estelar de la noche, San José, Costa Rica. ¡Que se oigan esos gritos! Este combate es de unificación de la OMB y FBA peso mínimo femenino. This is a unification bout for the WBO and IBF Women's Minimum Weight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, en la esquina azul, tiene negro con rojo. She's wearing black with gold. She officially weighed in at 104 pounds. Su peso oficial, 104 libras. Está invicta en el ring con 5 victorias, 0 derrotas y un knockout. She is undefeated in the ring with 5 victories, no defeats, 1 win coming by way of knockout. De Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Ella es la campeona de la OMB. This is the WBO champion of the world. T2 Knee Black Angel win. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, her opponent fighting out of the red corner. Tienen los calzoncillos de Costa Rica, azul, blanco y rojo. She's wearing the blue, white, and red. She officially weighed in at 104 pounds. Su peso oficial, 104 libras. Tiene 25 ganadas, solo 2 derrotas, 9 victorias por la vía del knockout. She has 25 victories, only 2 defeats, 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ella es la campeona de la FIB. She is the current IBF champion of the world de San José, Costa Rica. Presentando Yokasta Y ahora para dar instrucciones es tu referee de Argentina, Mario González. Now to give final instructions is your referee in charge from Argentina, Mario González.
No low blow, good fight. Recuerda, no pega la nuca, no pega la espalda y luego vas a atacar. Buena pelea.
Main event time, Golden Boy Fight Night in San Jose, Costa Rica. The place is ready to explode for their champion, Yoka Valle. She's wearing the red, white, and blue of her native country. And you talk about ring entrances, the place is buzzing. It's on fire right now. As Ace of SoCal tweeted, that was the Apollo Creed-like entrance from Rocky. You're right, we've seen some great entrances. Canelo had an amazing one in Miami. Also on the zone, and Yoka Valle. You know what? You come in, you get the place popping, and you start to put on a show, a chance to unify the IBF and WBO minimum weight belts. And Yoka, who everybody is here to see tonight, comes out aggressive, upstairs, and the 26-year-old from Vietnam is starting to wear some punches. But she's very aggressive in her own right. Is Black Angel win? Moving at the waist very nicely is Yoka Valle. Now her camps are in Southern California, young boxing gym with her trainer Gloria Alvarado. Says she feels different. She's going to show different tonight. This crowd is going to make noise with everything and anything that Yoka Valle does. She sells out every time she fights here in Costa Rica, helping raise the sport, the awareness of it. Good combinations early by Valle. Solid shots upstairs from Yoka Valle. And that'll do it for the first 2-minute rounds. It's scheduled for 10. These the excellent trainer Gloria Alvarado, Jorge Barrera, and Jose Alvarado in her corner for the 30-year-old Valle. '26-year-old Win, T2 knee Win. Bam, Bang Hai, and Sang Bum Kim in her corner. She's 5-0, has one stoppage. Yeah, no DJ between rounds, no noise. It's all the crowd making noise. A little bit after 10 o'clock here, local time. And there you hear the crowd. And the more the Valle lands, the louder the crowd's going to get, I've been told. They're thinking, oh, they're loud because, they've been drinking. No. No, my friend. In Costa Rica, at sporting events, alcohol is not served. There is not 1 ounce of alcohol inside the arena. So this is fans that are just, they say, pura vida for their fighter. They're supporting Valle, who lands an overhand right, followed by a left hook. Looking good with the combinations is Yoka Valle. Win is there, absorbing the shots, puts the guard up higher. After Valle starting to split the guard. We saw Valle earlier this summer fighting in Southern California on the Jaime Munguia card. A fight that she took on a week's notice against Lorraine Villalobos, who was very game in herself. Why? Because she wanted to gain an audience in the United States. She did that. And here she is now at the main event. Golden Boy Fight Night. Win starting to keep her guard really high. Second round, which allows Valle to attack the body. Overhand right, doubling it up. Win with a smirk. And good combinations by Yoka Valle here. Looking solid, looking strong through 2 rounds. The ring champion, who is it? It's vacant. Who's number 1? Seniesa Estrada, who's undefeated. Yoka number 2. And Avispa Anabel Ortiz 4. Sarah Borman is number 5. Christina Ruprecht number 3. So solid list there in the minimum weight division. Yoka Valle recently signed with Golden Boy. One of the big reasons was an opportunity, as she thought, to fight Seniesa Estrada. Seniesa is no longer with Golden Boy, now going to Top Rank. So that's going to be interesting to see if that gets done later on down the road. But Win stepped in, and here you are with an opportunity to get the IBF and WBO belts. And looking solid is Valle through 2. Win, one of a handful of fighters ever to win a belt in 5 pro fights or fewer. Won her belt. Here she is as the opponent, and she feels it. Like, I tell you, in the building, they just feel like they're just waiting to her belt for anything. Win was very confident yesterday when I saw her at the hotel fire meetings. She said she was going to come out and attack. She hasn't done that. I think she's feeling the pressure from Yoka Valle. Two fighters from countries that don't have the biggest boxing background. From Vietnam, Win is one of the fighters that is making noise for her country. She actually won her belt by going to South Korea to win the WBO belt. The traveling all over doesn't matter. She got into boxing because somebody in her life told her you can do this. She liked it. So went after it. Valle going upstairs, Win against the ropes, trying to fight off an aggressive Yoka Valle. 1, 2, 3 shots from Valle. The combinations have been on the side of the Costa Rican fighter. Win on the defensive. Look a little bit frustrated. But her plan was to attack and be first. She hasn't been that. She's the fighter in black. Solid combinations by Yoka Valle. Slipping punches. Looking good through 3 in Costa Rica. Golden Boy Fight Night. Main event time. Valle looking good through 3. The combinations and the different wrinkles, the ability to slip punches is something that Gloria Alvarado, her trainer, says was really a big emphasis for her in camp. She's fought a lot in Costa Rica, Valle, but also fought in Spain, Panama, Germany, Japan, El Salvador, and California. And fighting as a champion here is something special. When you land at the airport, you see billboards advertising tonight's fight. Driving to the hotel, you see digital billboards advertising Yoka Valle. She's a big deal in her country for good reason. But knowing that she had to make changes in her career, Valle, hooking up with Gloria Alvarado, the Young Champions Boxing in Southern California, moved her camp there. There, she got some of the best sparring that she said is going to help her. Young girls that are hungry and bringing it to her because of training in your backyard, there was nobody here for her to get better. Every single sparring session in Southern California was tough, she said. She wanted more. It was her first real camp, in her own words. Her first camp away, she feels stronger. She feels more motivated. And it wasn't just the boxing aspect, the strength and conditioning. If you live in Southern California, you know there's Mount Baldy where a lot of boxers run. She was doing that and beating the men. There's also in Manhattan Beach, the sand dunes, where you'll see a lot of professional athletes, basketball players specifically. She was running them 15 times up the sand dunes, wearing a Wonder Woman outfit with the shorts, tank top, and the locals started calling her Wonder Woman. Like, who is this fighter who's only 5'4", barely 100 pounds, going up and down the sand dunes with ease? And it's Yoka Valle, so she's in the best shape of her life and wants to show it tonight. And she's controlling this fight against a very game T2 Win. See the replays, and this is where you're gonna see the frustration from Win. That right there, tangled up, gets a couple shots in. Well, she thought the referee wasn't looking, but he was. Mario Gonzalez from Argentina warned Win about that. And if you're Win, the roughhouse tactics. Valle looking good. Bouncing on her toes. Win. A little flat-footed here to start the round. 5th scheduled for 10. But when they decided to move Valle to Southern California, Valle started off her training camp sparring with fighters that were 130 pounds. That was the initial plan, to get her acclimated to sparring fighters of all different styles. Then they went down to 120, then to 115. And she said by the time they closed out camp last week, they finally had somebody at her own weight. She said she felt stronger and faster and was going to implement it, and you can see that, the results paying off. Snapping that jab, who's Valle? 1, 2, 3. The combination from Valle has been the key tonight. It's never just been one punch at a time. Valle's been first, seemingly the entire night. Right hand followed by a left from Valle. Stiff jab from Valle. Four times for Valle, 0 for win. Locked in, right above me in the corner. Valle, and her eyes are just zoned in on the Vietnamese fighter, Black Angel Win. Follow left hook, and that'll do it for the round.
Queremos reconocernos, campeones que están con nosotros esta noche. Vamos a ver que se fue mucho en the Junior Weapons tonight.
There are the combinations. Spin the guard, another left from Valle.
Un miembro del Salón de la Fama y ex campeón del mundo del Distrito Federal México, Marco Antonio Barrera. Otro ex campeón del mundo de México, Johnny González.
Marco Antonio Barrera, Johnny González.
Otro campeón del mundo de Costa Rica, David Medallita Jiménez.
And the newest champion, David Medallita Jiménez. From here in Costa Rica. 6th round of action scheduled for 10. Win, who started boxing at the age of 13. She was doing martial arts, and her coach said, no, boxing. She's like, oh, I like this. I like it. I asked her, did you watch boxing as a kid? She's like, no, I like WWE. I like wrestling. That was my jam. But when she laced up the gloves, she said she found the love for it, and she knew she could do something in the sport. Family didn't have money, but her parents very supportive. She didn't actually grow up with her family. She was away, very independent. Said, I told myself I was going to be a pro. She did that, chased it, found the Asian amateur scene, medalist for Vietnam. 3rd straight fight where she's not fighting in her country. It doesn't affect her, but right now, she's in tough against Yoka Valle. Valle loading up on her punches here in the 6th round. Combination from Valle. Oh! Valle looking fresh. Win looking tired. No answer for anything that Valle is throwing from Win. Valle just does not stop. It was Valle's birthday last week, so she didn't celebrate. She said, I'm celebrating tonight in the ring. I'm going to have a lot of fun, and that's going to be how I celebrate with a win. And she looks like she's having a lot of fun controlling this fight. Turned 30 last week, did Valle. defense is something they really worked on with Valle. Slipping the punches and countering. It's paying off here. With IBF and WBO minimum weight titles on the line. The main event, Golden Boy Fight Night. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be around the world. Gracias a toda la gente que está mirando esta transmisión desde San Jose, Costa Rica. Yoka Valle. Oh, she hasn't had it easy, by no means. When she did start training as a kid, she needed to take the bus to the gym. Car ride about 45 minutes. Bus ride about 2 hours. Well, Yoka at that time, she was a teenager, only had enough money for one bus ride. She had to take a bus and then transfer for another one. So what would she do? She would run to the second stop. That was her road work. Catch the bus to the gym. And then finally, after a few months, one of the bus drivers said, "Why are you always sweaty getting on my bus?" She told her, I'm a boxer. I have to run here because I don't have enough money for the first bus. He said, "Don't worry. Anytime you see me, get on my bus and I will take care of you. You don't have to pay." He befriended her and one of the biggest supporters. This is when she was an amateur starting off. So she's paid her dues. She appreciates the fans. I mentioned earlier, about 800 tickets to donate to a school. And those kids are here today. She's a role model. She's also has a physical education degree. Teaches classes. She's part of the president's fitness programs as a spokesperson. You see on her trunk right there says Megan. Megan, her niece, is loving the fact that her tia is putting on a show. 8-year-old Megan is her niece, but she said, "Might as well be my daughter. Do it for her." And she's doing it for all of Costa Rica right now. Yoka Valle. All the sacrifices paying off as she's pitching a shutout in San Jose. Gloria Alvarado did a great job with her fighter. See the redness on the face of the Vietnamese fighter win. Eighth round of action. With Valle recently signed to a promotion deal with Golden Boy Promotions. Well, why she earned that? Born in Nicaragua, but her family moved to Costa Rica when she was 7. Nicaragua, home of Chocolatito. So many other great boxers. It's Costa Rica is her home. That's where she grew up. She's always represented Costa Rica. Putting on a show here. Looks different. She's from the first couple fights that I've seen of her. That work with Gloria Alvarado, bouncing around on her toes, being aggressive, being first. And the strength and conditioning definitely paying off. There's a strength and conditioning program that they have at that gym. But early on, when people start camp, it's not uncommon to see a couple people, fighters, throwing up. Valle was not one of them. The counterparts, the boys, definitely, not Valle. They got to ramp it up a notch for her, because that's what she wants to do, just work. And she closed out the show. Wynn has had no answers tonight. Another swing and a miss. 2 of those from Wynn. The defensive wrinkle added from Valle. In the zone, Yoka Valle. Vietnam's only recognized world title holder is Nguyen. And it's tough for her tonight. Beto Duran sitting here ringside in Costa Rica. Crowd organically making their own chants. No prompt from a hype man. No DJ to prompt them. They just get going. Fun atmosphere. 9th round, scheduled for 10. Our main event, Golden Boy Fight Night. Next one will be October 20th. Go to the Golden Boy social media pages for all the details on upcoming fights. On October 29th, Jojo Diaz and Camarón Cepeda get after it in 619, San Diego. And there, and Nguyen being very, very crossing the line as Valle answered, told her no. Rough house tactics from Nguyen. Not liked by Valle. And that's the desperation from Nguyen. Nothing has gone her way tonight. Hasn't really landed any flush shots at all. And if you're Valle, who says she wants to be undisputed in the minimum weight division, you're Valle, says that Ring Magazine belt would look amazing. Put on a show, can she close? There's another left. 30 seconds to go in the round. Crowd hood and eyeing with every punch. There, Nguyen finally lands one. And we're done with 9 in Costa Rica. Sold out crowd inside the BN Arena here in San Jose, Costa Rica. 5,694 the official attendance. Standing room only crowd in the arena where they play basketball and indoor soccer.
Este es el 10º y último asalto.
10th and final round. Yoka Valle, who holds the IBF belt. T. Nguyen, who holds the WBO belt. They're all both on the line. Valle controlling the fight. Can she knock down or knock out the Vietnamese fighter? Valle's last 5 fights have gone the distance. She wanted to put on a show, she said. She wanted to end the show. What can she do here? A game and tough but overmatched Nguyen. And Valle, foot on that pedal. She's not taking any kind of precaution. She's not easing up at all. She starts the 10th round the way she started the first round, attacking. Combinations again from Valle. Moving Wynn back. Wynn's been frustrated since about the 3rd round. Hasn't able to do anything she wanted tonight. We mentioned Doug Fisher's key to victory earlier. Wynn didn't listen to any of it as she gets her head snapped back by a right hand from Valle. Fight winding down. Our main event, Golden Boy Fight Night, been a good card. Good action. We expected it to deliver in the main event, and it has. It's Yoka Valle. You're wondering, who is she? Well, here she is showing you. Part of the United States fights in her backyard now, and she's attacking and going, and she does not stop at all. The energy, the effort, the pride from Yoka Valle. Fighting in Costa Rica, they go the distance. Oh man, the crowd erupts for the two fighters who put on a show in our main event. The Costa Rica flag everywhere. The drum's going. Now you can make all the noise you want. She shot the flag. The crowd inside the arena recognizes their champ, Bertrand Alvarado. Look at her. Highlights from this 10-round minimum weight battle. It started off with Yoka Valle being very aggressive. Second round, stayed aggressive. Her combinations were going to be the key tonight. Third round, more aggressiveness, and this is where you started to see the separation between her and Wynn. Wynn got on the defensive, and Wynn's guard went up higher. Middle through the fight, more of the same. More Valle controlling. More Valle slipping punches. Frustration from Wynn. In the 9th, kept on going as Valle was able to do whatever she wanted. And in the 10th round, she went for it. Unable to close the show with a knockout because the Wynn is very, very tough. But Valle gave the crowd everything to make some noise about. 10 rounds. Marco Rodriguez, our ring announcer, is in the ring, ready to know.
Antes de las tarjetas, por favor, otro aplauso para estas dos guerreras que le dieron todo en el ring esta noche. One more round of applause for these two. Los jueces, the judges, Julio Alvarado, Samuel Nieto, and Edward Hernández. Todos miran el combate lo mismo, 100-90. All three judges see about the same, 100-90. Para la nueva campeona de la OMB y FIB peso mínimo, the new unified WBO and IBF champion of the world, de San Jose, Costa Rica, Yokasta Yoka Valle.
You knew the arena was going to erupt You knew it was going to erupt as Yoka Valle sweeps the cards 190. Nice and easy. Knew that was happening as she gets the victory. Oh, the building. Very, very happy for the young lady. As you see the emotion from the face of Yoka Valle. She gets in there, hand raised. Megan, her niece, the 8-year-old who she does TikToks with. That way Megan can make some money off of TikTok. Well, I can't wait to see the TikTok dance when you have the IBF and WBO minimum weight title over your shoulders. Inside the ring is my partner, Rafa Soto. Rafa, let's talk to the champion. Take it away, Rafa.
Hey, Yoka, congratulations. You always dreamed that night. 2 belts and here in your country.
Tus sueños se cumplieron. Los cinturones se quedaron en casa. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Me siento demasiado feliz. Los sueños sí se hacen realidad. Gracias a este público tan lindo de Costa Rica. ¡Pura vida!
Of course, dreams come true. With hard work, they always come true. And I just want, I'm very grateful, and I want to thank all my people of Costa Rica. Thank you for supporting me.
What does it mean have the support of Golden Boy for you?
¿Cómo?
No te oigo.
What does it mean have the support of Golden Boy from you?
Se siente tener todo el apoyo de un país.
Se siente increíble. Esta pelea fue dedicada a Costa Rica, a los latinos, a los niños, que yo he hecho mi nombre, el nombre de mi sobrina Megan, que es el futuro del país.
It feels incredible. It feels incredible. This victory is not only mine, it's dedicated to all my people of Costa Rica, to all the children, to Megan. This is all for you.
¿Qué significa tener a Golden Boy apoyándote, viniendo a tu país, a Costa Rica y haciendo una velada que no tiene que envidiarle nada a otros lugares?
Bueno, espero que a Golden Boy le guste el ambiente de Costa Rica. ¿Le gusta?
Me encantó. No,
ese es Costa Rica, apoyando el boxeo femenino. Vamos a seguir haciendo historia. Estos 2 títulos se quedaron en Costa Rica. Agradecer a la OMB y a la FIP por este gran apoyo y por la oportunidad de haber peleado estos títulos. Y también a Nguyen, una gran peleadora.
I hope Golden Boy's happy. What do you think? And we're very happy to see a whole country behind a fighter. But a fighter like her, and she's very grateful to the WBO, the IBF, and to her opponent Nguyen, who's a great warrior.
What is the next step? ¿Cuál es el próximo paso, Yoka?
Vamos por el tercer título. Vamos por el título del CMB y la AMB. Vamos a ver con quién vamos. ¿Cuál es la próxima?
I want the belts. I've been saying it from the beginning. I want the WBC and I want the WBA next. Whoever has them.
Felicidades, congratulations, Lucas.
Muchas gracias. Agradecer nuevamente a Golden Boy, Mark Nation, mi promotor Mario Vega, a Costa Rica, mi entrenadora Gloria Alvarado, que somos un excelente equipo. Arriba las mujeres.
She wants to thank everybody. She wants to thank, obviously, her public, her people, Golden Boy, Marv Nation, and her trainer, Gloria. Muchísimas gracias. A toda la gente de Costa Rica. Hoy sí su historia, pero aún viene más. Pura vida.
Well, Beto, this is the champ. 2 belts from Costa Rica for the world. Back to you, Beto.
Rafa Soto, thank you. And you hear the excitement in the voice of Yoka Valle.
Estamos haciendo historia por Golden Boy, por Mark Nation, mi promotor Mario Vega. Gracias a toda mi familia por estar apoyándome incondicionalmente. Seguimos fuertes, esto está empezando.
All right, when you're the champ, you just take away our ring announcer, Marco Rodriguez's microphone. There you go. Work the crowd. Good job by Rafa Soto. And you heard Golden Boy matchmaker Roberto Diaz, who was in there as a translator, saying that they're very, very happy with Yoka Valle, especially if you look at the final CompuBox punch stats. 43% of the shots landed by Yoka Valle. She was very effective. Punches thrown a lot by Wynn, but they didn't land. And the power shots, 50% of them landed by Valle. That's very, very impressive for the fighter from Costa Rica. That was a heck of a fight. Our main event here inside the arena, BN Arena, and it was standing room only. They were making noise from the initial get-go. They were waiting for it. They were waiting to erupt, and Yoka Valle gave them everything to talk about, and they gave her everything to make some noise about it. And yes, she said it. I want to unify the belts. Roberto Diaz, Golden Boy matchmaker, saying that they're very happy with him. This is their second fight together. The first fight, she fought in the Munguia undercard, and she put on a show. She did against Lorraine Villalobos. It was really good. But then they officially signed the contract where they're going to work together, and she gets to come home to Costa Rica on Golden Boy Fight Night on Thursday Night Boxing in Costa Rica. So that was pretty cool. Beto Duran here on ringside. And one thing about this, though, you felt the energy in the building. You felt the energy on social media. You felt it because it's a fighter who is uplifting the country, and it's really, really cool. I was told that when I got here, it was going to be a different atmosphere, it's a different environment, and we definitely got that. So we had 6 fights coming your way. A couple Costa Rican fighters in Fonseca and Garro got the victory. Ofacio Falcon also got a victory, the fighter out of the Bronx, New York. Jose Garcia with Marco Antonio Barrera in his corner. Superman from Guadalajara gets a second round stoppage. La Cobra Ruiz from Linwood, California gets a victory for her in the WBC interim super flyweight bout. And then the main event, it was Pura Vida, as they say here in Costa Rica. The flags were flying. The interest was awesome. And when you have an interest like that, you better put on a show. And Yoka Valle definitely did that. So she has 2 belts. She says she wants to unify the division. Hey, maybe that ring belt also around her waist. Definitely see the improvement with her now training in Southern California. So Golden Boy Fight Night, we tell you bring a good show on Thursday night. For my partner, Rafa Soto, I'm Beto Duran. Thank you guys for watching so much. And everybody that worked behind the scenes, oh, great job from the truck, the crew, the audio, everybody that put this together for Golden Boy President Eric Gomez, and of course, Oscar De Loya, Roberto Diaz, Bobby Diaz, and Jamie Murcia, who are here in Costa Rica. I'm Beto Duran saying good night and Pura Vida!
Very few fights can be called super fights. This is one of them. Both men are firing what they've got.
This is a draw. There has to be a rematch. And new there's a score to settle.
There's real bad blood here.
Everybody wants to fight, right? He took a lot of shit.
I don't want talking with him. I want to fight.